Welcome to Dude No Way Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of Dude No Way, and today it is Meat Shield Monday in Marvel Rivals. We're going to be going in playing tank all week today, starting with Monday's show, Meat Shield Monday. We're going to be having a good time, dude. It's going to be tank week here. I did a full support week not that long ago. I've done full comp weeks in the past. I did a full week of Loki as I was learning Loki and going on my villain arc, and now it's time for tanks, dude. It's time to dive into the tank role. We're gonna have a hell of a good time playing all the tanks, getting some more time and some more practice in on these heroes that I don't necessarily play as often, especially the Thing, who I need to invest a ton more time into so that I can, have a better grasp of his kit in a realistic way, because I know what he does. I know all of his abilities. All of these are things that I have used in other games that I have understood how to use and how to use effectively, and they've been part of other kits of other characters in other games. Literally, the exact character is just an amalgamation of moves that I have already used for a really long time. So I understand what he does, and now I can understand him from a practical application standpoint inside of Marvel Rivals, because I'm going to be playing him as well as the other tanks quite a bit this week. And I just want to dive in. I think it's going to be a fun week, you know. And this is not something I haven't played tank on here in a while. Excuse me. So it's gonna be good, dude. I've filled for the team a lot. I've played what they needed. I've locked in on DPS. I've locked in on support. And now we're gonna be locking in on tank. Excuse me. I just took a huge sip of coffee right before the show started, so if you see me pausing, it's because I'm slowly burping the coffee gas out of me. That's disgusting. But here we go. Going full beefcake. Diving in. First game, Hall of Djalia. In Wakanda. Let's go, baby. Come on. All right, who do I want to play first? Let's see. We got a Spider-Man. Let's play Venom first. We need another tank. Realistically, it would be really nice for us to have another tank. I shouldn't play Venom as the main tank, but we do have a Spider-Man, which helps, and also Venom is on the thumbnail, so I might as well start it off with Venom. He's not the best. He's a very bad main tank, actually, and this is not a team that can realistically dive. So, I'm actually going to swap off of Venom. I'm going to play Magneto first. I was going to play Venom, but I don't want to play Venom into with a squad that's not a dive team. Magneto is really good for main tank. Groot is also really strong for a main tank. Ideally, we would have two tanks in this scenario, but Magneto can work as the main tank for this, assuming that everybody is able to get kills, and hopefully they will. We only have one healer as well, so it's not going to go great. There's nothing we can do about that. I can't play both the tank and the healer. The only tank and the only healer, since the DPS want to play 4 DPS. And if this show goes bad, if this first game goes bad, it's because I have a stupid-ass team comp. And we're playing against a Strange and a Thing, bro. I bet you they have 2 healers, too. They do. They've got a Sue and an Adam Warlock, so it can only go poorly from this point forward. Just waiting. I'm getting healed up from my team, but I can't really dive in too much. We got to get this Spider-Man out of our way. The travel time on Magneto's primary fire is a little bit disorienting when trying to use it against somebody as fast as Spider-Man in the sky. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. That's one of their tanks down. I'm now going to start putting big damage in on their supports if I can. Need to be healed up before I move forward, though, so I don't want to take too much punishment. Just gonna stand here while I wait for everyone. Look at this Spider-Man, dude. What do you think the Spider-Man thinks he's doing against the Magneto? Yes, all right, the shields are up. Hopefully I'll be able to take this moment and snag a kill on their supports. I don't actually see any of their supports anywhere. I don't know where their supports are. I gotta keep an eye on my team. Sue is still alive, so that's good. Just gotta keep pressuring them. Want to stay on the point here. If Strange comes back, nope, you get off the point, dude. This is mine. You're not contesting today. We're so close. Don't let him get it. There we go. There we go. And that's our checkpoint number 1 here. I'm gonna go ahead in on this Spider-Man. Just gonna put some damage in on him. I don't even necessarily need to kill him. I just need to remind him to stop fucking around. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, we gotta get this payload moving forward. Yes, we gotta make sure that the payload is moving forward quickly. The faster we get around it, the faster it will continue to advance. I do have my Magneto ult, which is great news for us right now. Yep, we knew that was coming, right? And so we're gonna do one of these. And unfortunately, I didn't hold it long enough to be able to kill Sue, and I was going to die there anyhow. So it's good for us to go back. There's a sweet spot with Magneto's ult where you want to hold it for a certain amount of time before you throw it, and I threw it just a hair too early, where it didn't one-hit her. Has to be able to one-hit her while inside of the Invisible Woman ultimate. There we go. Get that Spider-Man out of here. Unfortunately, the Punisher thought it would be a good idea to run in there. I tried to shield that Eye of Agamotto. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. I can put this up on myself, but it's not going to matter. I'm just going to put in some damage. Grab a little bit more of the ult charge here. Our one healer went down, so we had to die quickly so that we can get back together.
I shall fight by my side.
We got Namor is next to me. Sue is here.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
I don't know why they're up this far, but let's punish them. Punish them for overextending. Get this thing. Because if we don't punish them, then we just run into this situation where they think that they can just do whatever, whenever they want, and we're just not going to allow that to happen. We are going to kill this thing here. Damn, Hella, come on, bro. What the fuck? What's going on, Hanny? How was your weekend, brother? Bro, I can't hit this guy, and nobody is helping me. He's got so much health and so much more mobility than I do. For the love of God. When I said get this thing, I meant it. You know, I didn't mean like, hey, gently attack him until he's got most of his health back from being healed, you know, and then stop attacking him. That's not the way. Just gonna back up slightly while I wait for my heals to come through. We do have our ult here, our Sue Storm ult, so that's good. We could potentially get a lot of value out of that. I'm gonna go ahead and... I tried to steal his health pack. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen that way. There we go. The Punisher shotgun helped us out here. We can hear the Doctor Strange inside of this building, so we're gonna go ahead and give them a little hand. Just gonna give them a little hand there. Let's try this one more time, yeah? Damn, still? I feel like that dealt like no damage compared to what it should have. Good job, Wanda. You sure showed us, dude. Jesus. What a pure chaos that was, huh? Yeah, Groot, you don't make it out of this one, bro. I got news for you. What's up? What's up, bitch? Come here. Nah, don't fly up in the sky. Get your little ass back down here, Doctor Strange. Steven. I will kill you, Spider-Man. Groot. We gotta make sure that we're destroying these Groot walls. Can't just let them exist for free. So many shields, bro. Between the Groot walls and the Invisible Woman shield and the Doctor Strange shield, it's just like a ridiculous fucking pile of shields. Here, hold this.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Well, that's unfortunate. But it's fine. Our 3 of our characters, our heroes, went down right there. Where is Sue? 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 I can't find Sue. I saw her there for a second. How we looking? We have our own Spider-Man ult. We know that Groot is going to have an ult very soon. So we want to be careful. Because Groot has been here for a couple of fights now. There we go. We got that Wanda down. That Wanda got pulled in so quickly. Oh, now they have a Captain America. Cap, just get out of here, bro. You look stupid. Ran over and said assemble and then did absolutely nothing on our team. Again, we just gotta wait for the moment here. I'm gonna try it one more time. Wow, bro, I got cock blocked. I got cock blocked. Oh, I deserve that death. God damn it. That sucks. The fucking ceiling took my ult. I held it for a longer time so that it would have been enough to have one-hit them. Oh, man. Oh, well. It's fine. We got people still coming back anyway. And we still have 2 minutes, so plenty of time to generate another ult. We've got a Bucky ult and a Hela ult online, so that's good. And again, we only have 1 healer and they have 2 tanks and 2 healers. So their comp is way more balanced than ours is. Get out of here, bro. You got exactly what you deserved. I don't know why you would do that. I'm just gonna wait for my heals. Sue, please. There we go. And we're pushing it in, we're pushing it in. 3 on payload. Let's get 3 on payload, yes. Kill Captain America. Because what's he gonna do? And this is the moment where we win. Oh. Excuse me. This is the moment where we win. Good game, dude. Good game, everybody. There it is. It's the old GG. She was the MVP because she was the only healer. She did amazing. Great job, Susan. I knew you had it in you. Alright, that was a pretty easy game. Those tanks switched characters too much. Why would you switch off of Doctor Strange to go to Captain America? Like, there is never a scenario where a Captain America is better than a Doctor Strange, pretty much. It's pretty much 0 out of 1,000 times that you will find a Captain America does more work than a Doctor Strange. That was just a weird swap. He also swapped off of Thing, who was a great off-tank, to play Groot, who was another main tank, which I guess is probably why the Strange swapped over, but... Alright, let's see what we got here. I feel like... Let's see. I wanna encourage there to be more than 1 tank. We do have 2 healers this time, so at least there's that. I have to play a main tank, basically, in this scenario, so... I'm gonna hover over Meg, again. Let's just see what a level 1 wizard wants to play. Oh, for fuck's sake, we got triple support, bro. Alright. Triple support, and one is an Adam Warlock, and one is a Rocket Raccoon. So, what could go wrong, dude? Crazy. Crazy. This isn't what anyone wants. Oh, hey, Beefcake. Oh, hey, it's me. Stargazer, thanks for being here. You know I love you.
You've certainly come a long way since the Enclave created you, Adam.
Do I want to stay as Mag?
But I had a much higher calling.
He is a good main tank. Does allow me some decent abilities. I'll stay as Mag for now. I'm sure it'll be fine. And if it's not fine, well then, it wasn't going to be fine no matter what tank. Mag D's nuts. I'll mag him and bag him, Hanny. Whatever that means. We got our Wanders. Hey, you gonna leave? Oh, is that a Wolverine? What's up, bro? What's up, fam? Where you going? Come back. That was my counter. Was. Tell Star I said hello. Baby. Hanny says hello. You can't see it because you're on YouTube and he's on Twitch, but Hanny says hello. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this point, assuming that I can. Oh yeah, I definitely can. Where's my team? Are you guys with me? Will you be with me if I start coming over here? We have a lot of heals, but also they have a lot of support as well. I'm just gonna start putting in this work. You know what? I'm just gonna focus up on their support players. Go ahead and give myself a shield quickly, because this Wanda is just too wily. Nobody's really putting damage into her, and that's gonna make it difficult for me to get the kill on her. Again, just firing into them because they're not really fighting back. You know, like they're fighting, but like not in a way that is going to win them any, not any points to the actual spot itself. Aw, man. I pressed my shield to give it to her, but it didn't give it to her for some reason. Where are you going? Don't leave. There you go. That's the way. I'm gonna use my greatsword to destroy some of this. Rocket, let's combo the mag ult with the rocket ult for that big damage. Just gotta wait for them to come back to... Oh, there we go. Neat. Oh, they have a Doctor Strange now. Oh, and he's gonna open up a portal on the point. That's cute. Rocket hit it. Well, that's unfortunate, huh? Thankfully, I still have mine. Damn, they got the whole squad right there. That Wolverine ult went ham. He is my counter, so it's not like, you know, not like we didn't know that was coming, but still. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We got a Cloak and Dagger on their team. I would imagine the Cloak and Dagger ult's probably coming pretty quickly here. Let's go ahead and fight in this little side room. What's up? Where you going? Low gang. Oh shit. Yeah, get me up, bro. Thank you. This is gonna be the moment. Oh, I got kidnapped. I'm just gonna go up in the sky now. Gonna go ahead and kill that Wolverine so I don't get kidnapped again, because he killed me very quickly. Jeff the Land Shark's still alive right here. Was still alive right there. Star says, hi, Hanny. Taking this point back. This is our point. No amount of strange portals can stop it from being our point. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Oh, got a Cloak and Dagger ult on point now. We just kill this. You know, I don't know if you guys, if you fight against a lot of Iron Fist, but yeah, you just kill him when he goes into cheaper Town Hall. There he goes. And that's it. And that's the whole fucking show. Well, the thing about Hell Unleashed is that you can't contest the point while you're in that, so thanks for unleashing hell, dude. Man, I'm really in hell with the W in my pocket. Smooth move. Next. Good old Magneto, bro. With his pompous ass doing work. Sadly, I didn't get to combo my ultimate with Rocket's ult, but that's okay. Out of curiosity, as a level 1 wizard, what spells do you choose? You've got 2 cantrips and 1 first level. What do you choose? Prestidigitation. Yep, solid. Fireball, I like it. What about your level 1 spell? Mage armor. I respect it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a good wizard.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
You and your D4 worth of hit points are gonna do work, dude. I think it's a D6 now. In 3.5, it was a D4. Best janitor ever. I'm gonna save my... Oh, shit. I forgot about the rocket. It would be nice to get a pick here on the side. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Not sure if I can kill this Star-Lord or not. I take it back. I can kill this Star-Lord. Okay, he left. He left. He's got to take the long way around, so we'll just kill him here instead. There you go. I didn't get the killing blow, but that's fine. I don't really care. I don't need the glory. As long as he's dead, that's the important thing. Next. Next. Zara point. Just gonna destroy this so that we have a way to get up there. Can we fucking destroy this shit, dude? Jesus Christ. They see me attacking it. Well, I got caught. Take me off the map or else. Yeah, if he didn't do that, bro, I was just gonna fear Magneto myself back onto the map and then kill Jeff with the ult. That was the best thing that Jeff could have done in that scenario, was kill himself as well. Because I certainly wasn't gonna let him kill me. Oh, I have the Wanda team up now. I'm not sure if I care about the Wanda team up. I mean, it's always nice, right? But is it necessary? I don't think so. How we looking on Rocket's ult? We're getting close. Close enough, anyway. So, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to shield through this. We're going to wait for the Sue Storm ultimate to be over. I'd love to save my level 1 wizard, but I had just used my shield to combat that Psylocke ult, Cyclops. Got that Jeff the Land Shark there. That is unfortunate, bro. We got an amplifier, but we don't need one. Let's move up to their spawn room hallway. Okay, or not. Strange has no shield right now. It's probably back by now, right? But, you know. Yeah, we're just gonna show them that there is no escape. There's no winning this, no matter how much they want to. Get fucked. Tossing the shield up for myself. Gotta make sure that we destroy Sue Storm's shield on the other team.
Always one shot if you can get him.
Thor is one shot? Thor is absolutely not one shot. It is time to back off here, though. I'm stuck. There's nothing I can do. Jeff's gonna take me. He's just gonna spit me off this time. Oh, he killed himself anyway. W, Jeff. Good job, dude. How we looking on ults? Yeah, fuck using the Sue Storm ult. Right there on the point where we could have used it and won the round. That's fine. Sue and I are on our way back if someone can contest. She thought. Contest, please. Fuck, bro. Why didn't you contest? I fucking said it. We had a goddamn Hella there. She's about to have ultimate. That's probably why she didn't. She's like, I can't die before I use ult. All she had to do was touch it for a second. I would have been right behind her. I could have even put a shield on her. She could have used her little crow thing. You know, it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine.
30 seconds before you attack.
Alright, so we now have a Mr. Fantastic. Instead of a Rocket Raccoon, we now have a Mr. Fantastic. And I just want to know, in what scenario do you look at a team and think what we need is a Mr. Fantastic? When, where, and how do you ever come to that conclusion? Like, you know what we need? What would be really useful here is a stretchy bitch that does kind of nothing. You think that would be cool? I mean, I think that would be the optimal scenario. Yeah, we know it's good to go. It was good to go 2 fights ago when you should have used it to contest the point. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna stop bitching. Let's do it. Let's win. Don't let them think that they have won here. I'm literally gonna start bullying this team as quickly as possible here. Why would you use it right there? And now it's spider time. We don't have the point. Oh my god. Bro, Sue, what the fuck, dude? Why? They got a lot of stuns? Yeah, sure, man. They sure do. They sure do. They're just now taking the point, so at least there's that, I guess. They now have a Luna Snow as well. Which means I'm gonna have to basically fully charge my, my ultimate to be able to kill her in her ultimate. Why would you do that, Wanda? You fucking asshole. Now we have to figure out how to do it without you. And they've got too much healing from our current position. I was gonna say perspective, but you know what I mean. Okay, here's the moment. And unfortunately, it was not enough to, she ran out of my way, basically. When you look down, you can't look behind you. So, unfortunately, yep. Sue, you take that shield and good luck. Not sure if the shield sticks around, but hopefully it stuck around long enough. Now, Sue immediately died. Awesome, dude. Awesome, bro. Alright, let's group up. Let's group up. It's starting to get ridiculous. Oh, we have another tank now. This is starting to seem stupid. Thor, what are you doing, dude? No, follow me. Don't chase Psylocke. We're gonna go this way. Come on. This way. Watch out for the mines that are inside of the fucking web there. It's so annoying that we have the problems that we're having right now. Yep. Just gotta get their other healer here. There we go. That's their other healer. That's their Penis Parker. We gotta kill their Psylocke. Finally, Jesus Christ. Bro, my team has really fallen apart here in this third round. Like, they got countered a little bit in the second round. And remember that we had a Wolverine against us in the first round, right? A Wolverine was fighting us. That's like the hard counter to tanks. Portal? Okay, so they're gonna portal. No big deal. There, now they're without one of their healers. They can go ahead and portal if they want to. I am so not worried about them portaling. Let them come. Now they've got the Thor is here. I'm gonna kill this Thor. I'm gonna kill this Namor. I'm gonna kill this Luna Snow. I'm gonna make sure that she's actually in range of where I need her to be this time. Damn it! Fuck it, god damn it! Alright, well. You know what'd be cooler than a res? And hear me out. A heal. Instead of a res, you know? Well, I guess that's fine. As long as I get healed. Please heal me. Please. Please. I just can't get away from that either. Shields up, yeah, shields up, dude. Shields up. Go fight on the point, Thor. Be useful in some way, please, for the love of God. We still have it. Thank God we still have it. Punish this, Thor. Hell yeah.
Power cannot be quelled.
We're about to have a Hela ult. Make sure Hela stays alive. We're gonna need it for this next fight. Psylocke to the left.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have
Sorry, I was trying to ping. Got her. Good game. Whew, Jesus Christ, dude. That got sketchy. Bro, my team really didn't know what to do at a certain point there. They got countered, and they just kind of started to fall apart. Thank God we pulled it out. I was gonna be so mad, dude. But we did everything right. We could have won the second round. We definitely didn't have to make it take this long. Yeah, thank God for our Hela as well. She was doing great. She had a ton of kills. Feels good, man. That Namor ult is wicked if you time it right before... If you time it right to the end of Invisible Woman's. Who said that? Somebody on the other team? Who said that? My man's with 11 deaths says his ult is wicked. Yeah, it's wicked, alright, dude. You did a great job using it. For all the no kills you got with it in the game. Good job, bro. Showed us. Whatever will we do against the Namor ult?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
The right heroes can make all the difference. Or so they say. We've got a Loki, we've got a Jeff. Who do I want to play this game? I played Mag for the last couple of games. I kind of want to play something else. But also, I kind of don't want to be put in a stupid-ass position where I have no way to keep myself alive. We do have... we got a Strange. Alright, now we're talking. Okay, so with a Strange, then I can play Thing. And we're gonna do this.
Somewhere under all this
There we go.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Let's go. It's clobbering time, hoes.
ready for some action.
I'm gonna clobber that ass. Star in the other room just got excited.
Yeah, no time for complaining, Buck. Just for clobbering.
Hey, welcome to the ban list, dude. Congratulations. You're banned, you're gone. See you never.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Enemy in front of us.
You need to stop.
Gonna wait for him to come out. Star said, clobber me, daddy. Jesus Christ. Who did we lose? Both our DPS. Which is not great at all. Yeah, you wanna go? You wanna go, bro? Come on, dude. Come on, Wolvie. This, that, this. Come here. I'm not done with you. I've still got healers alive, bro. Okay, now they're dead. We swapped off of Strange. They have a Venom. Okay, that's their Venom. We swapped off of Strange, and now we have a fucking Thor. So now I have to go back to playing a main tank. I'll play Strange, since you can't seem to figure out how. Yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. Let's play Thor into Wolverine. That's gonna work. Thor doesn't deal enough damage to kill Wolverine before he gets killed by Thor. Or before he gets killed. Alright, we got this Venom now. You better run. Bang, that's the reset for Bucky. I'll just put that up there. There you go. Come back. Wolverine, come back. Where do you think you're going, bro? He went to go get a health pack, so I'm just gonna leave him alone. I don't know if I'll get healed in time here. There we go, I did. So we're all good there. I do have my ult. And unfortunately, Thor is dead. As you might expect. Now I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna charge up a little bit of dark magic. I'm gonna wait my turn to be able to jump on their team. By the eye of Quasimodo, bitch. Got both their healers there. I got both their healers if you can contest. Please contest. Thank you, for the love of God, bro. Jesus Christ. I heard our Loki try to use his ult, and unfortunately it looks like he just went down immediately. Okay, gotta go up in the sky now. I'm just gonna press this here. Hopefully he sees me in time.
They hit a
Bro.
checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Team?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh, that was kind of nice of Wolverine. Took me out of the Spider-Man ult. He could have just let me stay there, you know? And just carved me up while I couldn't take the shield down. But I guess using his 20-second cooldown is fine, too. Okay, so now we've got a Wanda instead of a Thor. So that guy who keeps switching characters is going to lose us the game because he's putting us too far behind in the ultimate economy. We have 6 minutes that we have to hold them in this spot, dude. Because he was Strange, and then he was Thor, and now he's Wanda, and, like, he just doesn't know. He doesn't know. Do I play a character, or do I continue to do nothing? You gonna heal me? Jeff? Thank you. Wolverine, you're so silly. I'm gonna stand in the Loki rune. It's gonna get me healed all the way up. I'm getting close to my ultimate here. Not quite there yet. Gonna reload. My team, dude, my team. Where's our other healer? Oh, she quit. Awesome, bro. Awesome, dude. My team is dying like a motherfucker. I think we lose. I think we just lose. Yeah, we can't even get to the point long enough to be able to contest, so it's fine. Our healer left. Our other tank just kept swapping. So that's, you know, not great. But that's our first L for the day, so. Yeah, this guy, Strange, Thor, Wanda, plus the lever. That's alright. Get him in the next one. I don't know why the swap off of tank. Like, you died one time, you're like, this isn't working. Then you died one more time, you're like, this character isn't working either. It's like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears effect for your character select. You're like, ah, man, this character's too big. But Doctor Strange is too small, or some shit like that. Let's see, we have a... Ah, dude, nice. Alright. I'm gonna play Groot this time. I'm gonna play Groot. I don't play Groot that often, or at least I haven't in a little while. So, I'm excited for that. We got a Luna Snow and a Sue Storm on my team. Just no one swap characters, please. Just pick your character, lock in, and let's game. Let's get our game on. We have... Thor is our other tank. Hopefully he stays Thor.
30 seconds. Stay
Let's see, we got R as our ironwood wall. We got shift is our other wall. Fuck is the other wall called? Thorn lash wall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of these right here. Know what I'm saying? So that while I'm attacking things from this doorway, they get fucked up. And then I'm gonna put my ironwood wall up top so that I can get all that bonus health. And as long as they're fighting from here, I should be good to go. I can put up 2 more thorn lash walls. They are coming from this way. So that's good to know. I am getting blasted right now on Groot. They also have a Wolverine, which hard counters Thor. Wow, which hard counters Groot. Can't think of my own character's name. So, do I want to swap? I could swap to a Penny here. We already had a swap to a thing. Let's go full Wolverine counter. I don't play Penny that often.
It's my best friend. I'm counting on
I use this for the speed boost, then remove it,
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
detach. We're gonna drop the Penny web here. Okay, I'm just not gonna get a heal. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure if my team wasn't with me. Maybe I jumped the gun on going up there. There's a good possibility that that is the case.
No, that doesn't count.
Put that there. Use it for the speed boost. Take it back. Use F. Put it here.
Put on a show.
Right there.
I am ready to put on a show.
There we go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start throwing a ton of mines right here inside of this spot. I got their Loki with it. Got a couple seconds left on my shift here. Can't do anything about that yet. Get that Wolverine down. Damage in on them. Can I use this to ascend to the high ground? Oh, I can. I thought I could, but it's been a little while since I pennied. Since I played with my penny. Which sounds really gross. We're just gonna
Time for some fireworks.
put down 4 mines right here.
Deep freeze.
Put out some more mines in a second.
Systems restoring. How many things to destroy?
I'm taking a lot of damage. Please. Please, team! God damn it. Anyone.
No, that
She only had like 2 seconds left on her ult, too. Feels bad. It's fine.
Whoever they are, I'm counting on you, friend. This is gonna hurt.
Yep. Japan girls are hot. Hello. What's going on, dude? How are you? Japan, welcome to the show.
For another ghost fighter?
Today, we are doing full tanks, and as you can see, my team is not doing a good job of getting back together. So we need to rearrange here,
It's gonna hurt.
get our priorities straight. Put this right here. I've got this Wolverine who loves coming in on me, so to combat him, we swapped to a full Wolverine counter, but my thing is just nowhere to be found, bro. Every time we get into a fight, the thing is nowhere. Look, here he is. He's just backed out. Just found your channel. Solid content. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Where did you find me, if you don't mind me asking? You're over on Twitch right now, so I'd assume this is where you found me, huh? It's kind of a stupid question when you think about it, but YouTube recommended. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Love to hear that.
Time for some
Did you see one of my videos, or is it the stream that you got recommended on? Just gonna contest this point a bit here. Make sure I'm bobbing in and out of the shield. Trying to get these guys out of the way. The support ability video, hell yeah, dude. I was hoping that I'd get to see some new people from that today. Well, welcome to the show. I am prepping for the next video, so this week we're doing a full tank week. Just doing all tanks all week long. We got this Hella who loves me, and I need a heal, and I'm not sure that I'm gonna get a heal, so I'm just gonna try and line of sight her, at least for now. Just throwing my mines inside of the spider nest webs here to hopefully kill them before they kill me. Unfortunately, my spider nest is down now, so I'm gonna back off and wait around the corner here a little bit while I wait for everyone to come back. Who's got an ult? Sting's got an ult. Can we do something with it, though? That's gonna be the important thing, right? So. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Fucking finally, dude. We finally got it together. Feels good. Tanks are really hard to play if you don't have good healers. That is true. That is true. I've been playing competitive games for a really long time. So, I do alright. I do alright with, you know, without the proper amount of healers. That being said, in this game, we have a Luna and a Sue Storm, so it's, like, really hard to be like, we don't have the right healers, because we have really good healers this time. The only problem is, we never got together for a team fight for most of this game. Well, that's bad for them, huh? I wonder if I'll get killed by Magneto here. No, okay, good. It's time for spider time. Just gonna mine all around their point here. And that will make it difficult for them to continue to contest. Also, we are on it basically the entire time. My spider nest is still alive as well, so able to put in a good amount of work there. And now it's time to start damaging up on everyone. Now that my ult is over. It did exactly what I wanted it to, basically. As a zoning ult, it did exactly what I wanted it to. I'm gonna start putting some more mines down right here, because the Wolverine will inevitably chase me down to this spot, right? So that's what we want. Damn, I lost sight of him at the exact moment I needed to see him. I'm not sure if I can live through this. I think I'm the only one left alive. Me and Iron Fist are the only ones alive here. Luna's back, so that's good. I'm standing in my web to try and get some healing over time. And drop this down here. The shields are up. Hopefully it's enough healing, and it was. Save us from that Groot ultimate. And I put this forward web so that I can throw the mines on the floor. They won't be able to see them or destroy them. Because, fun fact, in this past week, Petty Parker's mines became invulnerable to damage while they're inside of your web, unless the other person is also inside your web. I'm not sure I necessarily agree with that change, but that's what they did. They made it so that your mines can never be destroyed unless they're also in the spider nest, or the spider web. I'm gonna try and get over here. Got the grand finale going on here, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and do one of these, cause bitch, it's spider time in here. Tossing around the old mines everywhere, making it impossible for them to contest on their own point. And we're gonna start taking this Wolverine on a magic carpet ride across the map here. This, I need one of these. Damn. My healers are both dead. I think Luna's just coming back now. Yeah, she's coming back, so. Well, they did their best, dude. The Thing was definitely trying, bro. He just, again, like, he just wasn't there in the beginning of the game. He was also a Thor at the beginning. But he just, he swapped to Thing when he saw the Wolverine. So. Yeah, dude, yeah. Shocker, bro. Wolverine counters tanks? No way. Yeah, good for him, though. Let's see. Japan Girls Are Hot is now following. What a dude. Thanks for the follow, dude. I really appreciate it. And, you say Penny and Magneto are probably my favorite tanks. Groot is up there. I like Penny. a lot. I did a full show where I played Penny the entire day, and it was really fun. Back in our Destiny days, I used to do this show called Step on This, and I would concoct different loadout combinations to make people step on something and blow themselves up. My dog is getting excited about something. I'm not sure what's going on. But, so basically I would make them step on things and blow themselves up, and I got to carry that idea forward here inside of Marvel Rivals by playing Penny. So I did a full show with Penny. It was really fun. I had a good time. Obviously, you know, you win some, you lose some as Penny. I also played Penny on Attack a lot of games in that show, but I had a good time, and I've played her a bit since then, and, you know, here and there where she fits, you know, but most of the time, you don't want a Penny. So I familiarized myself with a lot of the other tanks. Strange was actually the first character that I started playing, like, really heavily in Marvel Rivals, so he's still my character with the most hours. Obviously, he's, like, an insanely good tank, but that being said, you don't always want to play Strange. You want to change it up. There's so many different heroes with different kits in the game, so you want to make sure you're diversifying your roster here, and, so yeah, I like Penny a lot. I like Magneto a lot as well. I think Mag is one of the best tanks in the entire game. He has a lot of good utility. His ultimate, when you charge it for long enough and you're actually able to hit the shot, can do some pretty good work. I like that you can, like, insta-kill certain characters with it, up to 300 HP, which is cool. And then with a Rocket Raccoon team-up, the Magneto ultimate goes hard as fuck, bro. It goes super hard. You know, the Magneto's kit, just in general, allows you to do a lot of cool things. You know, you can shield people while they go into their ultimates. You have your own personal shield. You have your 3-hit combo, which is, you know, the left-click, right-click, left-click, which is able to kill the 250 HP targets, which is really nice. The metallic curtain is not as good as it used to be. You know, the shift ability, the one where you hold up the big shield. I don't think that's as good as it was prior to the nerf. But that being said, the fact that it can absorb an infinite amount of damage is kind of cool. The only problem is, right, like, when you're trying to absorb, like, a maximum pulse, which Iron Man isn't too prevalent right now, but you know what I mean. Like, the big damage. When you throw up his metallic curtain, it just feels like it needs to be used at the perfect time, and then against Iron Man, like, as Strange, I can go up in the sky, levitate, and throw the shield up, right? And I can get, like, into a space where I can realistically defend my team against the, I'm doing this, because this is Strange's shield animation, right? So he does one of those, right? I can realistically defend my team against the maximum pulse as it's coming down from the sky. As Magneto, because he has no ability to fly, which... What do you mean Magneto has no ability to fly, right? But anyway, because he can't get up in the sky unless he's using his ultimate, you can't really get up there to defend against the maximum pulse. So, and then, you know, and in addition to that, since they nerfed the metallic curtains uptime, the times that you can get a ton of value out of it are less now than they were in Season 1. But that being said, I still think he's really good. Still think he's really strong. Great ultimate, great kit overall, strong damage. You know, in terms of main tanks, I think Strange is my favorite main tank. Magneto is second. I like Groot a lot. I think that Groot has a lot of cool things that you can do with him. And also his damage is really, really strong if nobody's shooting the Groot walls. For whatever reason, Groot's ultimate... Groot's ultimate still does pretty good work, but I feel like it combos less well in Season 1.5 than it did in Season 1. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you use Groot's ult, you get less team wipes now than you did before. They didn't change Groot's ult at all, but with Moon Knight being less prevalent in the meta, the amount of times where you full wipe a team with the Groot combo, with a Groot ult and then somebody else's ult, feels like it's less now than it was before. So for me, I don't know. I feel like Groot maybe took a little bit of a step down in terms of his viability against most comps. And with Wolverine always being in, because during these shows, I mainly play quick play, unless people really want to see comp, and then I usually make a spectacle out of it because, like, you know, while we're playing a bunch of different characters and swapping tanks every single game, I'm not going to go into comp like that, obviously, right? You want to go into comp with your best characters. The dog is very upset about something. But anyway. You said, not sure why they nerfed the length when it was so short already. It was very short. Like, it was like 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds before, and they shaved it down to 1.5 seconds, pretty sure. I'm almost 100% sure that it's a 1.5 seconds uptime on the Magneto metallic curtain. But that being said, it still does work. You know, it still does pretty good. I just find myself not really using the button as much as I used to, which is weird. You'd think you'd use it still basically the same amount, but a lot of times I just stand behind a wall because it is, like, it's more beneficial to not take the hit by standing behind a wall than it is to use a resource to do it, you know? Let's dive into the next game. I need to put more hours onto the Thing, so I'm hoping to get a second tank so that I can use the Thing. The problem with Thing is that he's really good, but he needs another melee character, and of course somebody picks the Thing. That's totally fine. I can play Mag. The problem with Thing is that you need a character who is also in melee range to be able to dive onto, to give you and the other character the 30% damage reduction. That's pretty crucial, you know, when you're playing Thing, because that allows him to get in there and brawl it out, excuse me, brawl it out with everybody, so that you can use your right click, you know, and charge up the punch, get your bonus health and stuff like that, and you could stay in there longer with the 30% DR, because, like, Thing has no shield. He's got no way, really, to stop damage except for his charge, right? So, like, the charge can be good, but I find myself liking to use the charge against people who love movement abilities. So I'll use it, like, if there's, like, a Psylocke or, like, a Spider-Man on the enemy team, they come in, they start trying to dive my support, I'll charge back to the support and drop the little... I don't know what to call it. The little butthole that Yancey Street Charge makes on the floor. You know what I'm talking about? Where it gives the Earthbound debuff and they can't use their movement abilities. I find myself using the charge a lot for that. So I use the dive in to be able to shield myself and the other tank. And then I will charge out to give myself the bonus health plus be able to protect the back line. Hopefully that makes sense. I just want to make sure that everybody's here before I go around this corner. It looks like we're all here. All right, good. I'm going to give the shield to the Thing here, who is getting very aggressive up in melee range. Not necessarily where we want him to be, but again, we're going to give him the chance to be able to use that shield, like I talked about, the dive out, which is very useful. This Iron Man can die if we can get him. Instead, we're going to focus up on this Sue. That's Sue. Now we can kill Iron Man, no big deal. Assuming that my travel time will allow it. They want us to fall back, so I'm going to fall back now. Don't want to get too aggressive. Just keeping an eye on my Star-Lord, who is not close to ult yet, but if he decided to go in, I was going to shield him. Star-Lord generates a ton of value by pressing his E in the middle of the enemy team. And so because of that, I always try to get ready to shield Star-Lord whenever I see him kind of up close to the fight. Like right here, that would have been a time where I used Metallic Curtain in the past. But since I just used my right click, I wanted to use the bubble instead. That way I can get the rings back and use another strong right click here. I would like to see the... It says auto. There we go. I would like to see the payload moving forward a little bit faster. So I'm going to kind of stay back with it a little bit. Because we do have somebody... There's a Jeff back here. Just, we're going to see if we kill him. I bet we don't. I would bet any amount of money that this Jeff just gets to live, because that's kind of Jeff's whole deal. Yeah, move the craft, dude. Come on, bro. You guys. What are you doing chasing Jeff around when we could be moving this craft? Japan, what do you think is the best tank ability in the game? I'd like to poll the chat here a little bit as people come in and out today, so that I can get an idea of what you guys think the best ability is for when I'm writing the next script, so that we can get a good script going. I didn't ask anybody in the last one. See, right there. That is the exact moment I was talking about earlier, where I wanted to block the maximum pulse, but I couldn't get up high enough. Just gonna give that to Sue, because I don't want her to get killed while we're getting this checkpoint, and us have to wait 10 seconds for us to be able to get this next checkpoint. This is going pretty good. Pretty easy here. We got a Sue back here. Got a Sue in the back line if you guys want to kill her. One of my first thoughts is Magneto's bubble. I think Magneto's bubble is really good. I think that the friendly bubble is more impactful than the personal bubble. Kind of like, I don't know, did you play Overwatch, Japan? That is, because I want to make an Overwatch reference, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, then what would be the point of that? You know what I mean? I played Overwatch at launch in 2016, and quite a lot in the last, I would say, like, year-ish. I played it quite a bit in, last year I had gotten out of the hospital. I had some major lung surgery, and, when I got out of the hospital, I was looking for a game to play, and Overwatch had just gone into, it made some serious changes, and basically it got pretty popular after that for a little while, so I played that for, I don't know, 6 months or so. Yeah, so anyway, in Overwatch, there's a character whose name is Zarya. She has the same bubbles that Magneto has, right? And so she had the same personal bubble and the same... Bro, my healers were both alive. Why were they in the spawn? Anyway, she had the same personal bubble and the same teammate bubble that Magneto has. So in that game, similarly to Mag in Marvel, you want to be able to... What the fuck? You want to be able to use the ally shield as often as possible. And similarly to Mag, they also shared a cooldown. Not sure if they still do, honestly. It's been a while since I thought about that, but this is my moment here. There we go. I got their Mantis so that when the shield's up is over, Mantis can't just come in and utilize her ultimate there to be able to keep the team alive. I'm not walking out, but I also don't want to be the one who gets the kill on that Sue. I want to stagger her as long as possible before the Mantis comes back. Just going to throw the personal shield up on myself here, accept that God of Thunder, because they have a triple support comp right now. They have Jeff, Mantis, and Sue. So if I could have staggered that Sue as long as possible, then they wouldn't have had the additional healing from Sue Storm while the Mantis ult was going on. That was kind of the idea behind not killing Sue immediately. Just gonna kill this Iron Man. Want to get the damage in on this Mantis now. Again, I don't need to kill them so much as I need to. I mean, I will kill them if they give me the opportunity, right? But I don't really need to. The Sue Storm saved me from her own team's Jeff ultimate. Drop the personal or the teammate bubble there on our thing. I want to get in on this Sue. Just see if I can get the kill on her. There we go. That's a nice stagger, and that's the W. Good game. Good game, my boys. Yeah, dude, Sue saved me, exactly. Jeff was like, Sue was like, hey, get out of Jeff's ultimate before you get eaten. I was like, cheers. You know, like, I don't know why you would do that, but whatever. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, it was a good game. Our thing did pretty well. Our thing did well. Cool thing about the thing is, okay, I talk about this a lot, but video games, current day games, do this thing where they will give MVP to people that have bought a microtransaction. So if you're somebody who likes to see your name in the MVP screen, just go ahead and buy one of their microtransaction skins and the MVP screen, and you will get featured in the MVP screen. I promise. It happens so frequently. So that's why you'll see a ton of the Noir Scars MVP intro for the thing, because you had to pay real money for that. And NetEase wants people to pay more money for their free-to-play game, so they're gonna show off as many microtransactions in the MVP screen as humanly possible. And like, I'm not shitting on NetEase for, you know, for their practices or whatever, but like, that's just what they do, right? That's what video game companies do. They're a business, they need to make money, so of course they're gonna show you the thing that costs money, so that you can look at it and be like, damn, that's pretty cool, and then you end up spending your hard-earned cash, you know? So that's why you see the thing show up so much. You'll also see it with the Malice skin for Invisible Woman. You know, you'll see it with the new skin for Psylocke and the skin for the Human Torch. When these characters who have paid for the skins, they're on the winning team, right? They're more likely to catch the MVP screen. So I don't know if you saw, like, a few months back, I'm not sure who I want to play on this map. A few months back, I saw on Twitter that there was going to be an undead Doctor Strange skin. And I don't know when that's coming into the game, but goddamn do I want that skin, bro. He looks so cool. I love Doctor Strange just in general. He's really good, but also, man, does he look badass, you know, with the undead skin. I thought it was the damage blocked stats. I mean, it's that too. I actually Googled this because Star and I, my wife and I play this game together quite a bit. Although, with the Season 1.5 patch, something happened where it seems to have broken her game, and now we can't figure out how to... make it better. Okay, I'm gonna play Venom, but we only have one healer. I would like to see another healer, but I can't get rid of the value proposition of the show, which is I play tank all week. You know what I mean? So, like, guys, I have to play tank, so if somebody else wouldn't mind playing support, I would love you for it. I love you. I don't know how to say your name. I'm just gonna say... Oh, man. Never mind. I take it back. It was nice of you for a minute, though. No one is together here. Okay, I love you again. Thank you. And yeah, so I don't want to go away from the value proposition of the show, which is I play tank, but we do need 2 heals, bro. Can't just not have them, you know? Hopefully my team gets back together here. He swapped to Reed. Yeah, dude. He swapped to Loki. He was like, this is what the team needs. And then he was like, no, this is what the team needs. Classic, bro. Got their healer there. Gonna pop my E here. I want to get the kill on this Strange, but not be too greedy about it. Hey.
Is it really clobbering time already, Ben?
Thank you. Bro, how long do you gotta stand in front of him before he notices you're there? Oh, shit. That was awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go up. Use the high ground to dive down onto their team right now. Right. So I can do a little bit of this. Want to get the kill on this Mantis if I can, but I can't. Want to make sure that my team is good back here. Last night I saw a Reed solo ult Groot in a room. Then Groot's tanky butt just walked out and walled him, bro. Oh my god, you can't make that shit up. I love when shit like that happens. When you see people make what is clearly a very dumb mistake, and then they get punished for it, that shit is hilarious. Like, why would you do that, though? Like the thing right now. Like, why would you do that? Why would you go all the way in like that? You know what I mean? I gotta be careful, because all the ults are about to happen right now. I tried to swing out, but it's fine. I'm inside of the Sue Storm ultimate, so it doesn't really matter. They're gonna have their Sue Storm ultimate as well. So here's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run up this. I'm going to... no. It's time to go, actually. I'm gonna get here, defend my team, but then I need to leave immediately, basically. I don't live through this. Yeah, no. I don't live through this. Both my teammates were dead. There we go. I was hoping that Sue would be here. Unfortunately, she just didn't get here in time, so that's all right. Then Reed died, and I said, smartest man alive? Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. He was mad about that one, dude. He thought about that as he was falling asleep that night. Know what I'm saying? That Reed was like, man, fuck that guy. I'm smart. That's how it went down. He's at home like, I'm smart. I play the game right. You know? Butthurt Betty about it all day after that. Okay, hang on. I gotta ban this person real quick. Okay, you're banned. See you never. Guy over on Twitch who's advertising in my channel. I am pushing them back right now because the storm is in our backline. And with the storm in our backline, I'm going to be in their front line. And that will hopefully split my team enough. We're just gonna go do one of these, right? Then we're gonna do one of these. I'm gonna use that bonus health to get out. I need this health pack. Yeah, it's time to leave, dude. As much as we want to save this, we don't have it unless the Psylocke ult goes ham. I'm gonna dive back in for a second, even though I know it's a mistake. We're just gonna try and let Psylocke get a little bit of value. And now I have to go again. I'm not sure that I can get away with this. I think I die here. Yeah, I definitely die here. I'm just gonna let them kill me. Oh, shit. Sue, I appreciate what you tried to do with that shield, dude, but it was over. I was trying to die. She threw the shield up in front of me. Oh, you see it, dude? There it is. You gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them, dude. When to go in, when to go out. I only played Venom because we have a Spider-Man, and I want our Spider-Man to be able to get the, symbiote team up. The thing is, Venom is not that good of a main tank. And with the thing here, we've got 2 off tanks, right? So he can do pretty good work, especially against the flying characters, dude. I don't know if you knew this, but Venom actually slaps against flying characters. We're down Sue Storm, so be careful. I don't know that I would have ulted right there, because we are at their spawn, but whatever. He did get 1 kill with it. Yes. Yes, please. Heal me. I'm just gonna take this health pack. Yeah, it's time to go, bro. Please let me climb the wall, please. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm back here now. Let's group up. Loki's still alive, so that's good. Thing's on his way back, so that's good. Yeah, dude, so the flying characters, specifically like Storm and especially Human Torch, you can do so much work on them with Venom because they don't suspect how long the primary fire is. Like, it actually has some pretty good range. It's gonna be time for me to get out now, but I got one of their healers, so that's the important thing. Gonna dive into this. I'm gonna kill this Venom now if I can. And I can. It's gonna be time for me to get over here. We'll do one of these. I don't need to kill this Mantis, I just need her off of their team for this moment, you know? And my shift is back up in 1 second, so I'm now going to use my shift to get out of here. Just gonna back all the way out. Catch a little bit of heals. And after the disappear goes down, then I'm gonna use my ult on them. Tried to swing out of that, but unfortunately I just wasn't able to. But what I can do is drop the right click on the Doctor Strange so it's slow for him to move away. I kind of don't need to use my ultimate here, so I'm just gonna wait a second. You gonna heal me, or? You're not gonna heal me? What the fuck, bro? I'm not using my ult specifically so that I can get healed. To charge your ult here. Let's see. This should be the end of it. I call bullshit on that, that actually hurting me there. Just going in with the Spider-Man so that I can continue to put in the work on him. Unfortunately, my team just backed up a lot. That's all good. It's all good. So, we were talking about the best ability. So, you were saying the bubble from Magneto. Yeah, so I think the bubble from Magneto is really good because you can enable a lot with your team with it. Like when a Star-Lord goes into his ultimate, you throw that up on him and he gets to live for a while, which is really nice. Same thing with other characters that need to use their roaming ultimates. Roaming would be like not a one-off like Maximum Pulse. Maximum Pulse would be a one-off ult, and then roaming ultimate would be like a Psylocke or like a Hang on. This needs to happen immediately. I saw the moment. I had to take it. You know what I mean? That was both their healers right there. I'm not worried about this Storm. Just gonna let her do her thing on me. Let her think that she's getting somewhere. But again, we killed both their healers, so they really can't do anything about this. I don't want to get too aggressive here, because I need my support with me. Want to make sure. We have Loki is alive, but Storm is not. Or, yeah, Sue Storm is not. How we looking on ults? We have one Loki ult. We're gonna say he's probably gonna copy Sue. Loki, if you want to copy Sue, I can dive on him. Bang, and then we're just getting on them right here. Forcing out their support ultimates. Forcing out all their ultimates simultaneously, actually. Gonna pop this so I don't die. I need to get out of the supernova. We're gonna dive down onto this health pack here. I think it's time for us to leave. I think we just leave now. If I try to contest this, I'm just gonna end up dying. I turned on my allied health bars for Magneto in the settings so I could see teammates' health bars. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Support is hard. I feel you, bro. When you're playing Loki, Loki's one of my main characters. Make sure you're shooting at the ground. Shoot at the ground by their feet. Trying to give our Loki a little tip. I play a ton of Loki. He's actually my favorite support in the game. It used to be Cloak and Dagger. I still love the character, Cloak and Dagger, but I think that Loki is just the highest skill ceiling character in the entire game. And for me, who plays this all the time, you know, I sit here, I'll play this shit 30 hours a week sometimes. So, for me, Loki is a high skill ceiling character, keeps me engaged, you know? So it's not going well. I'm just gonna swing out for a second. I don't have very much health here. Oh yeah, that'll work, that'll work. I'll just stand behind the shield that's up, and then I will walk into the Sue Storm ult here. I'm gonna put this down. We're gonna hit them with the symbiote ability. I'm contesting their point from behind them. Whoop, just gonna dive directly into this. use my movement to dive directly into our free healing here. Everybody is just free healing each other at this point. Again, I'm gonna push back. Whoa, that was a close one, bro. Holy shit. My life flashed before my eyes. I don't know if you saw, but I went down to like 30 hit points there. I try and hold it as long as possible when you're playing Venom, right? Because that's kind of the name of the game, but... And you see the Sue Storm, or the Storm even, she wants to contest you in the sky, but she kind of can't. I'm getting very close to this ultimate now. Gotta kill this Strange, though, as quick as I can. Damn it. Shields are up, so at least there's that. This is a tough game. Admittedly, a pretty tough game. I'm stunned. If I die here, that would be very unfortunate. I want to get this health pack before it's too late. Who on my team is dead? Got Sue is still alive here. Gonna try and get our Sue. That's actually Psylocke. There we go. There's Sue. Sue, how's your ult looking? Not good. Damn it. Bro, damn it. If I could have gone under the ground right there, dove down, gone under the ground, that would have been the moment. Please, Thing, get on it. Thing is getting close to an ultimate here. I can maybe get back in time. Got a Loki ult about to come online as well. The runes, you can see the runes for Loki are down. I want to use that movement ability and put it back on cooldown immediately, so I canceled it. Got the Thing ability is coming out now. Thing, ultimate here, coming down. We're going to go ahead and pop the ult. We're going to pop the ult, right-click on everyone. We're waiting for the disappear to go away. And then 3, 2, 1. I'm going to right-click them. And in 3, 2, 1. They killed the, what's her name? They killed Mantis before I got the kill on her, but that's okay. Still got this Sue Storm is alive here. Gonna go ahead and hit my E so that I live through this. We now have their Venom on the point. We got everybody is dead. We win. We win, baby. Get fucked, everybody else. Whew, close one. Jesus Christ. Ah, that's one of those ones that gets the blood pumping. You know what I mean? Okay. So with Magneto's bubble, the other thing that's really good about it after the Season 1.5 patch is that with the left click, right click, left click being the one-hit combo for 250 HP characters, you're gonna get, and that screen makes my camera lag, so I always try and back out of it pretty quickly. GG, thank you so much, dude. So with that combo, you're gonna get more kills on Mag than you've gotten before, assuming you can hit your shots, right? And so that's pretty important. And the shield, when you use it on an ally or you use it on yourself, assuming that they deal enough damage to the shield itself, will refill your rings for Mag, and that means that you're getting more offensive utility out of that as well, which feels really nice. I like that part of Magneto's kit a lot. I think that more characters could use, it's called a gameplay loop, they could use that kind of gameplay loop to be added to their kit, where one thing gives you the next thing, which snowballs into the next thing, and then so on and so forth, right? Like if imagine, just for example, imagine if Adam Warlock got his heal to cool down faster with the more right-click damage that you did. So, you know, the right-click is he charges it up, it holds 5 orbs at once, and then he fires it at, excuse me, I burped. Excuse me. And then he fires it out, right? And it goes dink, 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 and it hits everybody 5 times, or whoever, assuming that he's on point, right? He hits his shots 5 times. Imagine if each one of those reduced the cooldown of his heal by like half a second each, right? So now, or even if it was less than that, right? Even if all 5 shots took 1 second off the cooldown of his heal, that would be a nice gameplay loop to be able to keep you doing things as Adam Warlock that continue to feed into each other, right? So you use the heal, which keeps your team alive. You charge the right click, you hit the right click recharges the heal, then you use the heal to keep the team alive, you charge the right click, and that gameplay loop would be like really engaging and give you something to continue working on and like a flow of the abilities so you're using them properly. Like, I think that Magneto has that, and I think that more characters in the game could benefit from that. I think that's a really cool little additional part of the kit. And the allied health bars, to touch on that, I had them on for a while. I only took them off because after there was a certain point where I died because I couldn't see something because the allied health bar was in the way. And at that moment, I was like, do I need this? Or can I, with my game sense and my ability to pay attention, can I realistically have a pretty decent idea of how low somebody's health is based on how much they're getting engaged on. And so I decided that I think I'm okay. But every now and then someone does die because I don't have allied health bars on. And if I had them on, I could have saved them with the Magneto bubble. You know what I mean? So it's like this double-edged sword. It's like, do I care enough to put it on to save the teammates, or do I save myself by keeping it off? So there's, you know, there's give and take too both ways. But I think allied health bars, the ability to have that on is actually really nice. So, you say, I want to lord every healer eventually, but I'll save Loki for last because I legitimately suck with him. Bro, Loki is so good. I wanna play Loki next game. I know I'm not fulfilling on the value proposition of the tank role here, but I want to just drop a little Loki gameplay in here for you so that you can see what Loki looks like when you spend a lot of time on him. I think that I've not lorded every healer, to be fair. I have played a lot of each of them though. The one I've probably played the least of is Adam Warlock. I just don't like his kit as much. But that being said, I'm a Lord Loki and a Lord Cloak and Dagger. I played a ton of Luna Snow, a ton of Rocket Raccoon, and I can't actually, dude. There's no tank. There's gonna be no tank if I play Loki. Oh man. All right. I take it back. I shouldn't do this. We do have a dive-heavy team though, so Venom would be a good call here. Can someone else also play support so I can roll as tank? Anybody support guy?
No.
Would you rather have no tank? I feel like that won't go well either.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That'll work. But I want to play Venom here, but with no other tank, I need to play a main tank, so I'm going to play Mag. I'm going to play Mag. Because this allows me to shield one of the divers while they're back there doing their thing. Or shield Wolverine when he goes in for the dive. Really, really impactful for Wolverine. Just out-heal their attacks to save the team. You know what? You're right. That's what I'm going to do. It's easier with a triple heal setup. Alright, so when I'm playing Loki, and again, I played a lot of this character. I really, really like this character. So I'm going to summon one clone here in the doorway. And then I'm going to keep an eye on this, just decide whether or not I want another clone here. I'm going to use my movement ability to trade places with my clone so that I can put my clone now in this forward position. So I'm not using the cooldown for the clone itself. I'm now going to make another clone so that I can fight this Captain America here while he is kind of in here dealing with our team. He thinks he's going to be able to outfight me, but I promise you he will not. Ooh, the Spider-Man coming in actually makes... That puts a little... No! I talked about this in the support video. Remember I said every now and then you'll try and use Loki's teleport and it'll take you backwards directly into maximum danger. That literally happened in real time here. I put the clone down next to the point so I could teleport to it. I hit the teleport. I was looking at the clone on the point and it took me backwards to the clone that was behind me and got me killed by fucking Spider-Man, bro. Every now and then that shit happens. So I think, you know, I think the, what's it called? Devious Exchange is really good when it works, and pretty goddamn useless when it doesn't. I said that in the support video. It literally just happened right in front of us. Ironically, when I made that video, I couldn't get footage of it happening. It wouldn't happen for me while I was trying to get the footage, but now that the video is already posted, of course it does. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna toss down this clone right here in the doorway. I am... Yeah, that's not great, huh? Got hooked in. Bro, that feels so bad, dude. It feels so bad when that happens. Let's get them back together. Hopefully we get back together here. We need to group up. Our team being all over the place is not good. We should wait for everyone. I'm going to put a clone right here in case I need to rapidly back out. I'm going to use my invisibility to put a clone right here so that I can get that additional output. You don't need heals. You need to stop going in like an idiot. You don't need heals. You need to be punished for your mistakes so that you know not to do that again next time. The thing is, too, like, their team is not even that good. So, like, their team comp, specifically, is what I'm talking about. It's not even that good. They've got one healer. How's our Sue Storm ult looking? Good, good, we're good. Your out-healing message was part of your last message. Got you. Give me 1 second here. This is not good. No part of this is good. I hit my, I hit shift there to drop my runes. It wouldn't have saved me from the Star-Lord and the Bucky at the same time, but I hit my rune there to save me from the Bucky ult. The rune for Loki will cleanse the culling debuff, which is what it's called when Bucky hits you, and you've got that, like, last 20% of your health where you'll die if they hit you in that last 20%. It's called culling. If you stay inside of the Loki rune for the full duration, it will, you'll be safe from the Bucky reset. He can't actually reset while you're standing inside of the, thing. Bro, I wanted to play Loki this game, but it feels like this Spider-Man is just only loving me. He's got 9 kills, so obviously I'm not the only person he's killed, but it feels like I've gotten taken out by him quite a bit. Our Sue Storm swapped over to a Mantis. Not my favorite, but it can work. It's just not as good. And again, my team is very separated right here. Captain America wants me dead. Yeah, now we're talking, bro. Now we're talking. Let's kill him. Let's kill him, bro. No, fam. No, you don't get to escape from that shit. I'm gonna drop one right there. Put this heal right here. Get ready to teleport down to the point. I need to find their Sue immediately. I need to find their Sue right now, bro. Wherever their Sue Storm is, I need her in my life. Because I'm not going to be able to escape. Dude, he ulted my clones. I have 1 second left on my shift here, so we're going to do it. That is not who I wanted. And now we have to make it work. So this is the moment where I have to make it work. I have to decide how I'm gonna do this shit here. Just waiting. How long do I have left? 1 second. That's totally fine. We took the point back here. Yeah, I knew I was going down. I was trying to duplicate Sue Storm. But when I got Black Panther, it was either try and get value with him or just accept it as a total throw. So you improvise and adapt, and here we are. We won the round. Yeah, good round. Good round, everybody. Okay, so, like I was saying, you were talking about HUD customization. I think that a full HUD customization for this game would be next level, bro. Like, would be super good. Because if you think about it, like, the one thing that we don't have is the ability to put on the screen exactly what we want on the screen. And we have a little bit of that with the allied health bars, but, like, it would be nice to see a lot of different options. That would be really cool. And then... let's see, let's keep going. I like Adam Warlock for the Spidey Magic Black Panther counter. I think Adam Warlock is decent for that because you can hit Soul Bond, and it makes it very difficult for them to be able to kill your team. But one problem that you'll run into a lot as Adam is when you hit Soul Bond. Somebody says, I wish you didn't get banned after leaving a quick play match. Whatever, dude. I mean, I don't care either way. When you hit Soul Bond on Adam Warlock, if they move out of your 15 meters, it breaks the bond, and that part is, that part kind of sucks. So, if your team gets dove, and you hit Soul Bond, and your other healer panics, they run away, then all of the power of your, like, best ability gets kind of robbed from you, and that doesn't feel great. So I used, I placed a clone with Doppelganger, and then I used my invisibility to make another clone here, so that I have a large amount of output around this corner. You see, but with no tank, though, it's tough for the Wolverine to be able to get a lot of value. But we're trying to keep him up anyway. The one thing that I don't want to do is get killed by the Hawkeye, who is over here, like, aimed up on me. He's got his sights trained on me right now. I'm going to use my Doppelganger ability to make one down here. Now it's time to make another Doppelganger. Right now, again, we're going to stand inside of the Loki rune for the full duration, just so that we don't have to worry about the armed and dangerous ultimate here. And I placed a clone on the point and hit my rune so that I could save the Wolverine when he went in there, and we were good to go. Dropped the runes on everybody during the Bucky ult, and we were safe. I'm going to use Doppelganger to make one more clone right here. Should I need another clone, I can always use my Invis, which is off cooldown, while I'm letting the Doppelganger cool down here. We see that the Spider-Man is attacking me now, so I'm going to do the thing that I talked about in the video, where I make him fight a man again while I fuck off back to the safety of my team. You know, always funny. We know that they're going to use ultimates here. So the one thing that I need to do is make sure that I'm saving my abilities for the time when it's right. The Star-Lord ult is coming, and so is the Spider-Man ult. Right now, we're going to pop that down, because we don't want everybody to die on the point. We want as many people alive as possible. There's the Star-Lord ult that I talked about. So I'm going to rapidly reposition to a new spot. You see my team goes down very quickly. We're going to let BP take that. I'm going to go down here, snap myself over here, drop a clone right here, because we know that the team will be coming forward here. And, like, again, I was expecting to be chased, and they did. They were right next to me. And if I can get them attacking the clone, then they're not attacking me. So in that moment, we're all good. I have my ultimate here. We have a Jeff and an Adam, and they have no healer right now. Yeah, I saw you, bro. You shouldn't have been in there with nobody else. It's your own fault you died there. You have nobody to blame but yourself. I see that this Iron Fist is getting very low, so we're going to chase him up to this next spot. We want him to chase us too, right? So we can do something like this. We want our team to be alive here. This is the moment where I need to copy this Captain America here. And now I'm going to use my ultimate here. We're going to start charging forward. Gonna block this Bucky's charge there. Whoa, bro. Okay, I got one hit. I was not expecting to be killed in that moment, but I got shot in the head by Hawkeye. That's totally fine. The reason I copied Cap is because his ultimate works as a pseudo support ultimate, and since there is no support ultimate in this game right now, like no sustain ultimate for the supports, then we want to be able to save them as much as possible. So I was going to use Captain America's ult to be able to help the Wolverine get on point. It just didn't work out that way because I got one hit. And if you're wondering why I keep jumping, the reason I keep jumping is so that it's harder for Hawkeye to hit that one hit on everyone. Using my doppelganger here to make a clone on the point. We're just going to kill this Iron Fist here. We're going to make another clone so that we have line of sight on the point because they're killing my other clone that was here. We're going to put one more right here. Want to get this heal up on Spider-Man. Want to get this damage in on the enemy team here. I can use this spot right here to be able to get a ton of healing in on everyone. I could throw that, use Doppelganger to throw that clone a little bit closer to the point. And again, I can see from complete safety, basically. I can see straight down their hallway. Don't go in too deep, please. Because of that. That's why you don't go in like that. Genius behavior. It's now time for me to retreat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a clone up here. And I'm just going to go up top. If he chases me, then I will just go invisible. At this moment, it's time to go invisible anyway. Everyone on my team basically is dead. Unfortunately, they're going to take this round unless we can contest. We do contest, so now it's time to get over here. I want to make a doppelganger on the point and another one. We're going to drop runes all over the point for my team. We're going to make sure that that Spider-Man goes down. I've already used my rune there, so I can't actually save my team. And it is what it is, but that's okay. We went for it, and going for it is better than not, I guess, you know? But you hear Bucky just doing his thing. One thing that I think that a lot of people don't really do, and I think this is a crucial part of being a good, like, high-ranked player. When you hear an enemy DPS pop ult, you need to turn around and kill them, basically, you know? You just need to turn around and kill them immediately. The faster you do that, the easier your life will be. And so, the problem with Bucky is that he gets to live for a long time because everybody, they shit their pants, right? They hear armed and dangerous, and they start fumbling their controller. Oh God, what do I do? You know, their butthole clenches up, they could cut a cigar, you know, and then they just die, right? Meanwhile, if they had just all turned and shot him, like, one time, like, he goes, armed and dangerous, and everybody goes, hey, Bucky, right? At the same time, he just falls over. It's just instant. Same thing with Iron Fist and his ultimate. When you hear Cheaper Town Hall, everybody just looks at him and goes, what's up, punk? And then he just falls over, bro. But, you know, you can't ask people to do stuff like that in quick play. They're not going to. They're not of the level where they even think that fast anyway. So, you know. About to have my Loki ultimate here. We have our Adam Warlock ultimate, which is, fine, I guess. Fine. It's not great, but it's okay. We lost our third support, but that's totally fine. I don't really need a third support, although not having a Jeff as opposed to an Adam Warlock is not really a lot better. I couldn't get out of there. I could have used my ult to maybe have lived, but one lesson that I learned early in my Loki playtime is to never try and use your ultimate fast, because it will take too long to be able to copy, and then you will die before you get a chance to actually get back. Like, you won't copy the person because you'll just die, and that feels bad. It's a very aggressive game as well, because of the enemy team having, what is that, 4 DPS and 2 tanks now. But originally it was 5 DPS. I'm gonna make a clone here on the stairs so that I have more output. The Hawkeye's gonna go in there and kill my clone. That's totally fine. I'm gonna back off here, make a clone with my invis. Get the Adam Warlock healed up. I'm now going to get ready. I'm gonna put a clone here. I'm gonna put a clone here. We're gonna drop the runes. And now it's time to copy this Captain America just like I did before. Right, and then the reason for this, as long as I don't get instantly shit on, the reason for this is so that I can use his ultimate here as a pseudo support ultimate. Right, so we got the bonus health being generated for the team. We are utilizing it to create space for the squad here. Bucky can't win in a fight against Loki. On his own in a 1v1, Bucky just loses. So he has to leave or we win. Right, so right now I don't want to stay in too deep. But by pushing him back, that means he's not getting any value against the rest of the team here. Right now, I need to come back and start healing up the squad because the tanks are starting to advance on the point. We're good to go. Again, we're using the Doppelganger to create some more value here. I'm getting shot by the Star-Lord. Loki has no way to heal himself except for going invis or using the runes, so I gotta be careful about what I do next with the Captain America here and the Legendary going on. It's gonna be time for me to leave in a second, but I want to contest the point as long as I can because my tanks are not actually on the point. Gonna use my movement to get out of the way here, get up to this health pack, and now we're going to make another clone down there because one of them was getting low health, so that we can continue to contest the point. I do need to leave this spot. Yeah, I'm dead, and it's totally fine. But we held them to 99% at overtime. So what we need to do now is group up. Let's group up. This is kind of fine here. Just gonna make one of these. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna drop a clone right here. I'm gonna make another one right here. We're gonna drop the runes on the point here so that we have full healing for our squad. I'm now going to make a clone, disappear, go over here.
Shoot the Bucky.
I can still, yes, exactly, shoot the Bucky. Thank you. Thank you, my guy. My genius teammate here. Oh no. Can I get back up? Yes. Yep. Right, and we are running this team right here, dude. Absolutely running this team. Dropping the runes on the point so that we win. Star-Lord is another one that can't win in a duel against a Loki. He just loses, right? And that's the game. Again, I copied the Captain America ult so that I had a support ultimate. I ran with the Wolverine so that he could continue to be... it's 100 bonus health per second. So it's as good as Loki's rune for the full time as long as they're around you during your Captain America ult. So Loki's rune, each one of the little runes is 100 health per second, which is like almost as good as Sue Storm's ultimate, right? So when you use Captain America's ultimate, it's essentially the same thing, but instead of healing, hello, honey. Oh man, that was awesome, dude. It's good to be me, chat. I'm not gonna say exactly what just happened, but my wife got out of the shower and she just walked by in a towel. So I'll let you use your imagination. So anyway, the Captain America ultimate, when you're running around the team, they're getting 100 bonus health per second, so it doesn't show up directly as healing for your team, and it doesn't show up at all for the Captain America on the scoreboard, but it's actually a massive amount of additional survivability, and it just, it trumps most of the damage that they deal for the full 8 seconds. And you saw, I copied Cap, I was able to jump in there, I got 3 kills during his ultimate, Wolverine stayed alive the entire time, and we just walked around the point, meleeing the shit out of everybody, and we just won the whole game. So it feels good. It feels good, man. I love Loki, dude. What a great character. What an amazing character. And also, This doesn't matter to a lot of people, right? But I'm one of those people who likes to feel like I am the character that I'm playing in the game, right? So because of that, I like to play characters that are not only, like, male, right? Because I'm a dude, and I like playing dude characters because I like to feel like I'm the character, but also that are, like, close to my build in real life, like my physical makeup in real life. And Loki is exactly how I look in real life. Where is he? Where's our boy? There he is. So, this right here, this is how skinny I am in real life. I don't necessarily have this flamboyant of a stance, but this is exactly how my body looks in real life. So, I'm like 130 pounds and 5'8". So, I like this character because it feels like me. You know what I mean? Like, when I see him walking around, I see his arms, like the size of his arms or whatever, the size of his torso. Like, this feels like me. Meanwhile, I'll go over and I'll play Thor. This does not feel like me, bro. Like, this is a beefy man, you know? And this is like two of me. Two of me in the waist alone, you know? Thor is like 280 pounds of muscle. You know, 6'5", 280 pounds. He's like that. I don't feel like that at all. Like, The Thing is another great example. I don't feel like The Thing at all, dude. I'm not a big dude. You know, I'm not like a, I don't know why the sound kept playing after I skipped it, but whatever. I'm just not this build. But it does feel cool to play these guys. Loki hits for me because of that one thing, you know? Alright, so you said, that's why I pop my Punisher ult, because I wait to pop my Punisher ult, because I literally get more value out of just using the regular AR without the whole team immediately focusing me. Bro, okay, so DPS is like my favorite role to play. I like playing tanks, don't get me wrong, they're really fun. I like playing support. Certain support characters can be a lot of fun. They're really good, you know, they're team changing in their power, and, you know, and they're really good, right? Just in general, they're really strong. But my heart lies with the DPS role. I just need to find DPS characters that feel good for me to play. Like, Psylocke is my favorite DPS in Marvel Rivals because she does everything that I need her to do. She is super fast. She has like a quick kill combo. Her ultimate is pretty okay. It's not great, but it's pretty alright. It can be countered really easily, but if you use it correctly, you can get some decent kills with it. Sometimes you even just use it to get a one-off on their, like, you'll solo ult one of their healers that is, like, not in the right position, and that is enough value a lot of times to win you the entire fight as Psylocke. And, like, she also has, like, the dash can get me out of sticky situations quickly. The invis can help me to speed boost myself over to a health back, etc., etc. Psylocke does what I would want my character's kit to do as a DPS player, but in Overwatch and in Rivals, one of the worst feelings in the game is when you pop your ultimate and the whole team just looks at you and just, like, they shoot you one time, you just fall over, right? Like I was talking about we should do to Bucky every time he pops his ult. When that happens to you, it is, like, the most disheartening thing ever. Like, you just spent, like, 5 minutes generating this ultimate, you know, you're rubbing your hands together, not really, because you have your hands on the keyboard and the mouse or the controller, right? But you get what I mean. You're rubbing your hands together, you're salivating at the possibility of what it's gonna be like when you pop this ult. Oh, these motherfuckers are going down, bro. And then you hit it, and then, like, in Season 1, you would hit it, and immediately one of the supports on the enemy team would hit the support ult, and that just lasts longer than your ultimate, and now, congratulations, you did nothing, right? But now, with less support ultimates on the board, you can actually get some value with your DPS ultimate until you pop it, and everybody looks at you, and they just immediately kill you. And, like, Punisher was one of the first heroes that I really loved in the DPS role for this game. And the reason, like, I bought his skin, actually. I only had it off of his skin because I was using this for something. But, he was the first character I paid for one of the microtransaction bundles for, because I love the way he feels. Like, his assault rifle is pretty good, but Star used to play Rocket a lot, and because of that, I would combo with the Rocket Punisher combo, and then the assault rifle is just crazy, bro. It's so strong. It's, like, almost as good as his ultimate when he's using the assault rifle and the Rocket Raccoon team up. It's so powerful. But then his shotgun is also just, it fucking slays, bro. Holy shit, the shotgun is so good. You get people up in your face, like the divers, they come in, you have to hit your shot, right? But when that Spider-Man comes in and he pulls himself into you, you have that shotgun out, you turn, and you one-hit him in the head. Oh, it's so satisfying. Or the same thing with Iron Fist. He doesn't really attack squishies as much in the Season 1.5 patch since he got changed over to a bit of a tank buster. He doesn't really do it as much as he used to. But Bro, he used to dive in on me, and I would pull out the shotty, and you just shotty to the body. You know, you actually hit him in the head, but, like, you know, you hit him with the shotgun, bro, and he just falls over, and it's, like, so satisfying. Ugh, such a good feeling. But then when you're Punisher, you hit your ultimate, and your hitbox becomes massive. You get, like, twice as large of a hitbox as you did before. So not only are you, like, more lethal, and you're in your state where you need to be healed the most, right? Like, you need all of the support. And if you go back to the support video, when I was talking about Jeff's healing bubble and the speed boost that it gives, like, if you have a Jeff on your team when you're Punisher and you hit that ult, you are so fucking fast, bro. It's a 60% movement speed buff, but a Punisher in Ultimate goes down to 80% movement speed. He has a 20% movement speed decrease when he uses ult. So before you press it, you need to already kind of be in the place you want to be, and then you can kind of walk forward, but slower, right? But when you get one of the healing bubbles from Jeff, you're just like, ha! And you just fucking charge down. It almost feels like you're the Thing, and you're just like charging down the field of battle. And in that moment, not only do you get the speed boost, but you get the 15% additional healing received from Jeff, which is huge for keeping you alive during your ultimate. And if you get supported, the Punisher ult is like top tier, dude. Like the missile silo that goes off, it kills so fucking fast. Like it obliterates enemy health bars, and like those happen on their own. So if you go into the practice range, you press the Punisher ultimate and you don't actually fire, the missiles will fire on their own. They'll pick a target who is close to you and they'll like fire to that target, and then they'll prioritize hitting multiple targets if there are multiple targets available for them. But when you see where the missiles go and you intelligently combo with the missiles, you get so much value out of it. And also, he can still headshot in his ultimate. So you see where the missiles go, and then you fire into that guy with the full power of the ultimate while you're hitting headshots, and everything just dies, dude. Forget about it. When you combo with the Rocket Raccoon damage buff too, dude, it is just the most disgustingly powerful ultimate ever. It feels so nasty, and that's the whole reason why I bought the Punisher microtransaction bundle. First of all, this skin is super sexy, in my opinion. I love the way it looks. If this green was just black, it would be my favorite skin probably in the entire game. But also, the MVP screen, bro. Like, dude, come on, how badass is that, you know? And that's exactly how it feels when you get really good value out of the Punisher ultimate. You do just feel like the god of death. You come out, you're just like, ah, fucking blowing, like, everywhere. It's so good. It's so fucking good, dude. I love it. I love the Punisher. He says, bro, not too long ago, I went into voice chat to tell our Luna to ult with me, but she literally ulted after I died, and I know she heard me too. That is the saddest moment of all time. The Luna ult can be one of the best ultimates to go in with Punisher, because in the moments when he's taking damage, you can be healing. In the moments when he's not taking damage, you can be damage boosting. And it was better in the Season 0 patch. Were you around for the Season 0 patch? So, for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who are lurking, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you to... If you guys are just joining us or you're lurking and you haven't said anything in the chat, thank you guys for being here. I'm Moonchild of Dude No Way. This is my show that I put on every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time here on Twitch, on the Dude No Way gaming channel, and over on YouTube on our Dude No Way live channel, where our VODs are saved forever, because Twitch only lets you save VODs for 2 weeks, whereas on YouTube, you can go back and you can rewatch these shows for forever and ever. And I know there are a lot of people who watch me on the replay a lot, so for those of you who are either here live and you're lurking, or you are watching this on the replay, thank you all for being here. But in addition to that, the Luna Snow Ultimate, right? You're using it, and like you get so much value in the Season 0 patch. You could bind the change from your... I was talking about Season 0, so that's what the point I wanted to make was, in the Season 0 patch, you could bind the change from your Q button. It's G for me. But to swap between damage boost and healing boost, you can bind that on your mouse wheel. So in Season 0, you used to be able to... I'm going to go into the practice range while I'm talking about this shit so I can show you. You used to be able to bind it to your mouse wheel and just fast scroll, and it would swap between them so quickly that you would effectively have both the healing and the damage boost at the same time, right? And that was crazy. So in the Season 0 patch, Luna Snow's ultimate was so fucking OP, because you could just walk with your team and you could just spam your mouse wheel. Like, for me, it was mouse wheel down, and I would just spam it, and it would swap between it like instantly, over and over and over, like hundreds and hundreds of times, really fast. And that was like insanely OP. and they realized how insanely OP that is, and so now there's like a delay. So right now I'm spamming it, and you see you can only go this fast now. But even with this fast, you can still get a decent amount of value. A lot of times though, if you take it off of healing, your team will just die before you have a chance to actually heal them back up. So you want to be very intentional about when you swap over to damage, right? So you swap over to damage in the good times, and then as soon as you feel like they're going to start taking damage, you swap back over to healing, and you want to do it preemptively. So because even though her healing is really good, it still takes a second for them to heal back up. So preemptively swapping back over to healing just to make sure that they are good, and then you hit the damage when everybody's fine. Yeah, it's really good, dude. You might have actually made me want to buy the skin. It was worth it for me. It was worth it for me because I like to feel like a BMF, dude. Like, when you do something cool in a game, you know, you want to see yourself on the MVP screen. You want people to know, like, damn, that guy was good. You know what I mean? And for me, that not only was the skin just on its own, the skin is just super badass, right? Like, the faceplate is my favorite part. The faceplate just looks so fucking cool compared to his regular face. Not that I'm saying, you know, it's not a fine face. He's got a face, all right, dude. He's got a voice for radio and a face for porn or whatever. But like, it's fine, dude. But then, like, the helmet, dude, the 2099 visor just looks so badass, bro. And then he's got it on his chest, too. Frank, would you mind moving your gun for a second so that we can see the chest? That wasn't really what I had in mind, but I appreciate the very small amount of effort you put into that, dude. Thanks. Let me see. Let me just back out and go back in so you can see. The chest for him is just so awesome, bro. The skull on there, holy shit, that's cool. But then it comes with the it comes with the character nameplate. Let me just see. Customize. So you get the nameplate, which is right here, and this looks really cool, bro. Super cool. If I didn't have the Bucky one and I just vibe with the Bucky one a little bit more, I don't even really like Bucky as much as a character as I like Punisher, but I just kind of vibe with this. It feels like The Witcher a little bit to me. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're a big RPG fan, but The Witcher was one of my favorite games. Geralt of Rivia was a bad motherfucker, dude. And so for me, this feels like him. So that's why I use the Bucky one. But you get this nameplate, which is pretty cool. You get a new emote, which is this one right here. No, that's the default one. You get this one. No, that's the default one. So it's this one. Anyway, new emote. One of them is the default one. You can see it actually said, but I just wasn't paying attention. And then the MVP screen. Because that's the times when you feel like you're the Punisher the most. You know what I mean? Like when you're using the ultimate and you've got the two Gatling guns on either side with the missile silo on your fucking back. Like, you just feel so cool, dude. And it hits, dude. It slaps for me. And, like, for those of you who don't know, I'm just gonna pull my arm out of my sleeve real quick. Hang on. So, I have a superhero sleeve. I've got, like, a Venom quarter sleeve up top. I'm just trying to look in the, let me just swap over to this other window so I can actually see what I'm doing in real time. I've got, like, a Venom quarter sleeve up top. I've got a Joker tattoo. But you can see right here, I've got the Punisher skull in this sleeve as well. So, like, I got a thing for the Punisher story and the character in general. He's just super badass. In addition to that, on that sleeve, I have a Batman tattoo. I have a Hulk versus Wolverine piece. I have a Deadpool tattoo. I've got an Iron Man tat. It's all part of that sleeve. And then eventually I'll do some more. I'm gonna get my fingers tatted next. I've got my fingers on my other hand tatted up, but I want to get superhero related stuff on this hand, so that'll be the next time I go get a tattoo. That'll be the next thing I get. But yeah, so that feels good, dude. It feels good. Yo, that's sick. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I started this superhero sleeve back in 2013, and I ended up filling it out slowly over time. I still have the inside of my bicep available, so I can put like a large piece, because I try to do like larger pieces. I'm gonna hold this up real quick, just so you can see my Hulk piece. This is the Hulk, and it's versus Wolverine piece. So you see the Hulk is diving down, right? He's doing his smash thing, but the Wolverine is actually looking up at him. Right, and you got the claws and shit there. This is my Deadpool right here. Little bit difficult to get the angle with the camera, but yeah. So like, there's a Hulk versus Wolverine movie, and in that movie, they beat the shit out of each other for 2 straight hours. And then at the end of the movie, have you ever seen Freddy vs. Jason? I'll say this first. Have you ever seen the movie Freddy vs. Jason? And while I'm waiting for you to respond to that, I'll read the next things that you said. I first downloaded the game on December 10th, but my game was so choppy I didn't want to play it. I eventually figured out I needed to switch my graphics to the lowest settings possible for the game to be playable. So you're on PC then, huh? Yeah, the game needs more optimization, and that will likely happen over time, but I also had to do a similar thing. So you're seeing, like, this is, like, I got, like, ultra quality on and stuff like that for right now, for this part, but a lot of the stuff I have also turned down. So this is on high, but it's not on ultra, and I turned down some of the other stuff as well. Like motion blur and shit like that. I hate that stuff, so I took a lot of that out. But I also have my FPS capped at 60, because you guys can only see 60 FPS with my stream anyway. So for me, it meant more for me to get the most used to 60 FPS as humanly possible, because once I get used to that, now I'm seeing what you're seeing. So while I'm making content and shit, you will understand, like, I'll be able to better understand what you guys are about to see during the show, or during, like, a video or something like that. So I limit my FPS to 60, and like, if I had that uncapped, I would run into, like, frame rate drops and stuff like that. But it never really goes below 60, except for during certain situations, like a Doctor Strange portal opening up every now and then will drop me down to, like, 50 or so frames. But aside from that, 60 is a pretty solid spot for me. So I do have 144 hertz monitor in front of me, like my main monitor where I play the game on is in front of me. It's 144 hertz. So if I had a slightly better graphics card, I think I could pull it off. But I haven't invested into that yet. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about getting a new, either a fully new PC or a new graphics card that is more updated with the times, because the one that I currently have came out about 6 or 7 years ago. And so it's starting to run into the kind of age portion of the graphics card's lifetimes. You know, it's a 2070 Super, so not even like a TI or anything like that. So it's good. It's really good. It was a $700 card at the time, but again, it's been like 6 years, and we're 3 generations ahead in graphics cards now. So, like, might be time to upgrade. You know. But anyway, so going back to my Hulk versus Wolverine story, you haven't seen Freddy versus Jason. At the end of Freddy versus Jason, Freddy Krueger gets beheaded by Jason. He gets, like, fully beheaded. At the end scene, Jason's walking out. He's, like, walking away with his head. Basically, the whole movie is just them, like, 2 horror movie antagonists, right? The main characters of these horror movies just beating the shit out of each other for 2 hours. It was really, like, in terms of horror movies, it was pretty good. It was pretty, like, you know, more fun than scary, but at the same time, it was cool to see 2, you know, titans of terror, as it were, go up like head to head, right? So at the end, it feels like Jason won. He's walking away. He's got fucking Freddy Krueger's head, and it's all like bleeding from the neck and shit like that. He's walking away, right? And then Freddy Krueger opens his eyes and winks at the camera, and that's the end of the movie, right? And you're like, oh shit. Like, you thought he died, but he didn't die, right? And then at the end of Hulk versus Wolverine, to tie it all together, to bring it all back in and put a little bow on the whole story, right? At the end of Hulk versus Wolverine, they spend the full 2 hours beating each other up, and at the end, they're still fighting. The movie ends, they're still in a fight. It just never ends, dude. It just keeps going. So, yeah, so that was the inspiration for the Hulk versus Wolverine piece. I got the Hulk tattooed first, and then I got the Wolverine tattooed later, but I had the design for both of them already set when I went in to get the Hulk piece. I think that the Gamma Green is actually, ironically, right, the name of the ink that was put into the Hulk on my arm is called Gamma Green. The green color actually shows up really well for my skin tone, which is pasty white, if you couldn't tell by the camera. Pasty white. But yeah. So, yeah, dude. So, like I was saying, I have that problem with Star and her computer as well, where we used to play together all the time in the Season 0 patch and the Season 1 patch, and now since Season 1.5 released, we, like, can't play together because, like, the game just won't run for her. Like, it is already on the lowest settings. I tried a bunch of different things. It just lags. Like, it lags and it's unplayable. Or she'll get disconnected in the middle of a game, and, like, that, and then she'll catch a ban for, like, a little bit, and we won't be able to play quick play together. She doesn't play ranked, so we won't be able to play quick play together, and then at that point, it's like, we could have just played anything else, you know, or not played at all. And at that point, we might have been better off. So, but yeah, so that's that. I totally understand where you're coming from. What graphics card do you have, or do you know? You have an AMD card? If you have an AMD card, I don't know anything about those ones, so I can't help you there. But if you have an NVIDIA card, you know, I am pretty knowledgeable about those. I built my PC, so at the time, a lot of this stuff was pretty good in terms of parts. But again, it's been like five-ish years since then, so. Gonna go ahead, dive into the next game here. Don't want to spend too much time talking. I've been yapping for a minute. Shin Shibuya, haven't played this map yet today. You ever spend a lot of time playing this game and then you find yourself playing the same maps over and over again? Not sure if I love or hate that. We have a Magic and a Mag. I kind of want to play Venom. As long as we can get 2 healers, we're going to be good to go. The reason I want to play Venom is to be able to enable our magic in the backline. So when I dive, the enemy team has to deal with both myself and Magic. And Magic is kind of, that's one of the characters I have lored on. I fell in love with her, I don't know, a few months ago. And the kid is just awesome, dude. She's such a fun character, so good. But she really relies on the tank. She really relies on the tank presence to be pretty good. I don't think I really hate any of the maps except Odin's Archive, bro. Odin's Archive can eat my balls. I fucking hate Odin's Archive so much. Jesus Christ. What a trash map, you know? It's probably my least favorite in the game as well. I don't really mind this one too much. The only problem is the spider, or the Tokyo maps lag Star's computer, and she ends up zoning in right as the game starts, so that's not great, huh? Other than that, it's kind of fine. Hey, I could hear your little feet. What's up, little foot? I'm looking to see where their team is before I dive down on them. I want to find one of their supports, like this. Don't want to stay in too long. Unfortunately, I used my movement ability and I got hooked by Bucky, so now we're going to use my E. I was saving my E because I didn't want to go in too deep. But yeah, we're good. I used my E and was able to just walk back to the team. At least it has one of the best flanks going for it. It does have a good flank. No one uses that either, which is crazy to me. Hey. Well, fancy seeing you here, bitch. What are you doing all the way out away from your team? Yeah. I'm saving my E in case I need it. It doesn't take as long for the movement ability to cool down, so I'm not too worried about that. Not sure where our Magic is. I need to get eyes on her. There she is. Need to get eyes on her so I make sure I'm always in the spot that the Magic is as well. Now it's time to jump up. Jump up. Jump down. Hit the left click or the right click. Forcing their supports to deal with me and making it so that their tank in the front line there doesn't get any heals. And there we go. We were able to kill their Black Panther. It wasn't their tank that I wanted to see dead, but that's okay. It's going over. Man, Bucky's, Venom's primary fire can be annoying to try and hit sometimes. I did not mean to press my E, but that's kind of fine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I always do a countdown for myself when things are counting down. Important abilities are counting down. And I'll just continue to say it out loud. So if I say it out loud, then I will not dive in before it's too late. Or before it's too early, you know? So this is the moment when I go up in the sky. Again, want to dive down onto their supports here. Got both of their support ultimates out simultaneously. We don't even really need to win this fight, which we're not going to. We absolutely are not going to. So we need to be cognizant of that. Yep. I'm out, bro. Magneto's just gonna have to die, dude. Sad as it is true. Oh, you're back already? Good shit. Do I go in and try and save Magic? I think I will. Nah, she's dead. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. Like, in that moment, I would have known allied health bars are... Like, if they were on, I would have known how much health that Magic had. But I don't think it was really that important, you know? I save my team from the Spider-Man. They are gonna take this. Or at least it's very likely that they take this. Gonna get their Sue Storm out of the way. They didn't actually get to take it, bro. What a sad day for them, dude. Got a Psylocke and a Spider-Man on me now. I am so not afraid of you guys, dude. I am not afraid of you at all. Not even a little bit. Not even in the slightest. Oh, yeah? It's gonna be like that, BP? Got one more second on my E. Try not to use it, though. I did end up having to use it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, dude. Totally fine. A lot of damage there. I love when she presses Q and suddenly stops losing. Which one? I love when Luna presses Q and she suddenly stops losing. Bro, Luna's ultimate, like, is... I know it's, like, the strongest ult in the entire game. But, like, am I in the wrong or, like, in the minority when I say I kind of hate it? Like, I kind of don't like Luna Snow's ult. I think in terms of the ultimates, it is really good. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, it's really, really strong. But I kind of also am tired of dealing with it, you know? So right there, I got to go in and be a nuisance for their team, which let my magic get the kill on that Spider-Man, which is great. Our Magneto even just killed their Invisible Woman. That's their Luna Snow down now. We're all good, baby.
No escaping us
now. Jumping up. I'm gonna jump up again. But I'm gonna do it from here, right? So that I'm line of sighting them. But this is just to be scary. Not actually intending to do anything. Just continuing to engage with them. Forcing them off of the point for as long as possible. I'm gonna stand in here and accept some of these shots from the Psylocke. Dive down onto this health pack. My team does need to get out of here, though. Like, as good as this is going for them, it's not going that good, you know? Magneto's down. Yeah, it's time to go, bro. Can I save our Rocket Raccoon? I don't know, but I know that we can kill this Venom if we try. I'm gonna stand in this healing over time from the... Please? Please? No? Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself. Thanks, dude. Thanks, bro. Don't worry, I'm just gonna stand here real quick and just get fully healed. It's all good. I like using it. I hate Luna giving me the finger and dancing when I have her dead to rights. Bro, 100%. It's so good on Loki, though. Like, when you have a when you're playing Loki, and either your team has a Luna or their team has a Luna, it feels so good when you're playing Loki. Because you get your ult way faster than she does. So you'll get, like, 3 more Luna ults per game than actual Luna herself, which is awesome. Right here. This is my moment to do one of these. I'm going to force out their support ultimate here. And if they don't use it, they just instantly die. Right? And right now, their tank is up there fighting, but they have no healer. And I have plenty of time to be able to get back out. Hey. You guys need my help?
Only 60 seconds left.
Unfortunately, Mag went super deep, but that's okay. That sounded, grosser than I intended it to. Bro, every ult imaginable. Time for me to go. There's a health pack right here. I can just grab it. My support are dead. They're getting very close to this point right now. Rocket, can I get the team up, or the ultimate here on the point?
Tremble before fast.
Got their Psylocke with that. Putting in massive, massive damage on their team right now. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my E here. I want to get as many of them dead as humanly possible.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
That's their Luna. This is their Spider-Man next. No. This is their Psylocke now. Psylocke is looking for that next ultimate. I pressed my E again, but I didn't necessarily mean to that time. We should be able to kill this Venom. We need to focus fire this Venom. I'm gonna try and stay in here just a little bit longer. Need to grab this health pack, though. Very possible that they just take the point here. Yeah, this is the moment where I go down. It is what it is, dude. I tried really hard. I got the res from the respawn beacon, so that's totally fine. Bro, healers. Try to kill them. Stop running away. Who is that? Who's saying that? Namor. Interesting. Their whole team is here. And I'm not sure that we make it out of this alive. Just gonna use my E ability here. Grab this health pack along the way. We didn't end up needing it, but I'm getting close to my ult. We have a Psylocke, or a, what's his name? Rocket Raccoon ult about to come online. Yep, that's what I wanted. Got their Luna Snow ult. Used not necessarily when they needed it, because we know that they will not have another Luna ult in the next 60 seconds. You know what I mean? So it's absolutely worth it to try and kill her. Same with this Sue. The more we can push her back, get her dead, the more likely it is that we will win this fight. Again, we don't want to go too deep. We don't want to get too crazy. Not trying to reinvent the wheel here. Just getting in and being on the front line, being a presence. Trying to generate another ultimate for myself as quickly as I can. Got the diver here on our back line. Now it's time for me to press E. Both my heals are dead. So we're going to diving strike down to this health pack. They have 10 seconds to push it the rest of the way. Let's just group up. Let's just group up, everybody.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Mag, please don't die. We got plenty of time.
Don't give them another inch. Or else.
I can't save him is the problem. There's no healers around for him. And I can't actually save him. You know what I mean? I got my E up. But it's going to be tough. I need somebody else to contest while I get healed. I'm getting very close to an ultimate here. So as long as I can get back on the point and generate this ult, then great. And if not, then fuck. You know what I mean? There we go. Totally fine that I didn't get the actual hit on them with that. As long as we live long enough to actually kill them. Kill Venom. Immediately popping my E ability during the Spider-Man ult. And there we go. That is a that's a 2-death game here on Shin Shibuya. Feels good, man. Feels good. One of my favorite things to do with Luna is counter Storm's ult and literally just follow her wherever she goes. Yo, that is savage, bro. That is savage. GG, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Yeah. The Storm ult. Somebody says Mags went crazy. Yeah, he did good. He did good, bro. He was in there. He's doing his thing. Hanny says GG. Thank you, Hanny. I appreciate it. It's cheap and obnoxious and such a loser thing to do, but it's so funny. Yo, listen, bro. It's not a loser thing to do if you stop the DPS from getting value out of their very, very powerful ultimates. You know what I mean? In my opinion, if you're in there and you're doing your thing, you're slapping some DPS around, you're stopping them from being able to be valuable, you are doing exactly what you should have done as the support player. And especially for Storm's ultimate, who Storm is just such a bitch, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, every time Storm used ultimate in season 1, it felt like not only did she get an ult every 30 seconds, sometimes 2 ults in the same fight, right? But also, it was so powerful and so, like, annoying to try and heal through that they, like, a lot of times would get 3, 4, 5 kills in a single ultimate, and your team doesn't know how to stop it, you know? It was just a pain in the ass. Level 69? Yeah, bro. I'm trying not to level up past 69. I'd like to stay 69 for as long as possible. Not just because it's hilarious and also nice, you know? But in addition to that, that symbol, the 6 and the 9 like that, is actually in astrology, that is the Cancer symbol. And I am a Cancer. It's actually what my name means. Moonchild is another name for Cancers in astrology. People born, you know, towards the end of June, middle of July area. Is actually what my name means. So I would love to keep it at 69 for as long as possible. I know you really can't. You can't just stop getting XP. But for as long as I can, I'd like to keep it here. Gonna have to make a Smurf now? Yeah, dude. Just play a different account so that I don't have to, level this account up anymore. Like, my main account is 69 forever. Forever 69. Which sounds sexier than it is. Let's go in for one more. Let's go in, let's do another one. I have played a lot of this game, bro. A lot of this game. I don't know how many hours you have, but I took like a week off too, like a full week off while I was sick. I had the flu recently and I was like super sick, so I like basically didn't play for an entire week. But at the start of today, according to Steam, I have 638 hours in this game. So I played it a bit. Quite a bit of rivaling. As you might expect from somebody who, you know, puts on shows where they play the game. But, who do I play in this moment? We have a Rocket, we have a Jeff. Not really great healers, you know? Not really great. I want to play Mag, I think. I want to play Mag. Want to play Mag for the ability to shield the Bucky while he goes in using his ultimate. I want to play Mag for the main tank ability. And also because I don't feel like playing Doctor Strange all the time because I played a ton of hours of Strange, you know? I'm not sure. I don't think drops are enabled anymore. I think that's just an old timer from when the season had started, when the Season 1.5 patch had started. But if you guys haven't yet and you do watch streams on Twitch, make sure you link your Marvel Rivals account with your Twitch account so that you can get the Twitch drops when they do become available. We'll have some more up. Let's see, it's the 24th today, so I want to say it's like 2 weeks. Watch out for the Moon Knight Ankh right outside the door. Don't just walk out. Alright, you're good. We're going to push forward a little bit. I'm going to use this to hopefully fire a little bit of hurt down over towards where Moon Knight is chilling on the high ground position here. And then we're going to fall back to the cart. One thing that you want to do while you're tanking that a lot of people neglect is, as much as possible, you want to play close to the cart, because the cart actually gives you 10 health per second. So you're getting free heals from the cart. Only when you're on offense does this work. So the more you can fight around the cart, not only does it give you natural cover to be able to keep yourself alive, but it also, that 10 healing per second can be really nice to try and keep your team, keep yourself up while your team is busy healing somebody else. What are you doing? Why do you guys keep pinging? Can we save the pings for when it actually matters, dude? Alright. This Mr. Fantastic is going to be annoying, but I'm not really worried about him. Want to destroy this Moon Knight Ankh as quick as I can. Give that to our Spider-Man so that he doesn't get killed while being slapped around by Noodle Arms McGee over in the back line of the enemy. I need to kill this Doctor Strange shield so that I can get this Magneto down, and we did get that Mag down. And the cart is going to the checkpoint here, so I am going to engage on this corner. Not too much in case I need to fall back, but enough, you know? Waiting for the Loki rune to disappear before I use my right click. So, seems like a good time. Just gonna go ahead and destroy one of Loki's clones. Reduce his output slightly. Give the shield to our Bucky so that we can keep him alive while he advances and tries to get a cheeky hook on either the Doctor Strange or one of the other characters. Gonna throw up the metallic curtain because we know that what's-his-name is gonna use Eye of Agamotto on us. Use my personal shield there while I get the healing, or while I wait for healing. Unfortunately, there is no one alive that is healing. There we go. The Cloak and Dagger was pretty far up. She was alive. I thought she had died. It was Rocket Raccoon who died then. We only had 2 healers at the start of this. Looks like one of our DPS has swapped off, which I appreciate, dude. Having one more healer that's actually healing is pretty nice. Just gonna give that give the shield there to our Spider-Man. I would like to be able to protect our Bucky as much as possible, which I'm going to do by holding the metallic curtain in front of him while he goes deep. Using my right click there as I press the shield button so that I can generate more of the metallic rings while the Spider-Man takes damage and he's fighting in the back line there. Going to try and destroy these runes as much as possible. I'm not going to get the kill on this Loki, but that's okay. I did get the kill on that Loki. Look at me go, bro. Holy shit. Give that little shield there to the Jeff while he is being annoying in their backline. We're doing great. Doing great. Give myself the shield here. Get the kill on that. Mr. Fantastic. Destroy this Ankh because the Magneto is really good for destroying the Ankh. We got somebody right here. He I-framed my right click, but that's okay because we were still able to get him. Want to give the shield here to Jeff because Jeff actually gets hard countered by Moon Knight. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Jeff the Landshark gets absolutely fucked by Moon Knight. Now's my moment. 3, 2, 1. I missed, and that's okay. It can be a little bit difficult to hit her. Gonna metallic curtain this shit. Co-op time came out, but we ended up dying. Time to retreat. Let's back up some. Let's concede some ground. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Time to back out. That's not who I wanted to give the shield to. Use the metallic curtain to cover this corner. Again, we're backing out here. I'm gonna stand inside of this. Make sure that I am not attacking while I get the dark teleportation from the cloak and dagger. I just want somebody to come and assist with him. I'm trying to protect for my team, just peel a little bit, because I want my 2 healers to be able to come out of spawn. That's the reason why I'm not pressing forward, even though I know they're here. This Luna Snow needs to die immediately. Yep. And I'm gonna put the personal shield up for myself so that I can generate another ring here. Just trying to keep everybody low, but not kill them, so that the Bucky can get the resets on his ultimate. I can shield him now, but he's not going to get the kill on this Mr. Fantastic. Just unfortunate, but it is true. Put the personal shield up for myself because I used my right click there. I want to generate another one as quickly as possible. Get this rune down, or this Ankh down. Time to back off here. Again, personal shield for me. I'm caught on something. The Namor used his invulnerability move at the exact moment I pressed my right click on him, which sucks, but it's fine, dude. It's fine. Kill the squid, because it's going to make it hard for our Spider-Man to be able to do things. Personal bubble for me. The metallic curtain for anybody behind me, because we don't want them to get killed by the spam. We have a Venom now, so that's kind of good. We do want to get in here and try and help Venom be able to do his thing here. We're saving our ultimate for the moment when Luna Snow ults, so that I can hopefully kill her out of her ultimate. If I can kill her very quickly, then we should be good to go. Want to give this shield here to the cloak and dagger. She ended up going invis here, so I didn't end up needing to. Co-op time's coming out, and now I don't need to use it at all, which is great. That means I still have a personal shield for this push. We're going to use the right click, use the left clicks, start generating this. With the amplifier coming out here, we're going to use that to kill their Loki so that he can't copy anyone and get a free ult out on our team. Gonna get this Mr. Fantastic down. Want to get this Namor down. Time to kill this. Kill Mag. Good. And that's the W. That's a 0 death game here on Eastgard. Gonna vent real quick. I hate my teammates running off my danger bubble, Sue Shield, Loki Totem, and then die. Dude, I know exactly what you mean. Thank you so much, dude. I tried to peel for you with Star-Lord. But he was, persistent. Fucking smoked him. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's what I'm here for, dude. You know, I've spent so much time playing the game and so much time playing shooters in general. For those of you who don't know, I played Halo 2 really like a super long time when Halo 2 was really popular. I played Halo 3 and got invited to play Halo 3 professionally. I was a 10,000 hour Destiny player. I played that for a super long time. I was top 3% in Destiny 1, and then I played to a super high level in D2. I never really cared about PvP in D2. It stopped getting, like, I liked playing it, but it stopped being supported in Destiny 2, so I stopped caring about the competitive aspect of it. But I played Overwatch really competitively to a super high level, and now I'm here playing Rivals to a super high level, so as much as I can fucking smoke them, I would love to fucking smoke them. It is the best part, right? And to go back to what you were saying, Japan, when your teammates get the dagger bubble, they run out of the dagger bubble, or the Sue shield, or the Loki totem, and then they die. I hate that shit too, bro. Like, you throw up the dagger storm, it's called, for Cloak and Dagger. You throw that on people, and if they stand in it, you can heal them up so fast, especially if you hit them with the wall, too. The light wall, which I'm spacing on the name of right now. You can heal them up so fast if they stand in the healing over time, plus the primary fire. And then, in addition to that, the 45 health that you get from the light wall, plus the 15% extra healing that you get for the 4-second duration is super good. But as soon as they walk out of it, like, your ability to heal them just got cut in half, basically, right? And that sucks. And the same thing goes with the Sue Storm. Guardian Shield is like the best one of those in the entire game. Not Loki Rune. That is stationary, but very good, but a super long cooldown. But like the short cooldown, like big saves, you know. So the Dagger Storm, the Sue Storm bubble, and there was one more that I can't think of that I wanted to say. Let me just look at the supports real quick, so that I can remember who I was going to say. Dagger Storm, the Sue Storm, Guardian Shield. Luna Snow's Clap. Luna Snow's Clap. When you're using the clap, right? And your whole team is kind of all fighting together, and then somebody gets low health, and they take themselves out of the group, the death ball, and now you can't clap into them and heal them up. You have to choose between healing them or healing the team that is all fighting together, and you get way more value out of healing the team, so you don't choose to heal the one guy who ran away, and then that one guy dies, and then they spam the I need healing button, and it's like, you fucking moron, you were getting healing, you ran away from the healing, dude. Like, what do you mean you need healing? Of course, I was giving it to you. And the same thing can happen to a lesser extent with like a Jeff bubble, because the Jeff bubble, the healing bubble, it doesn't AoE heal when it pops. So if people run away from the bubbles, or like they just don't pick them up at all, like that free healing that they could have gotten is just null and void, and you just wasted the ability, and then they end up dying, and they spam the I need healing button. It's just fucking annoying, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, learn how to play. You know what I mean? Japan says, so I lorded Bucky. And what I've learned is when I ult, that's when my team suddenly wants to lock in and team wipe. That's always how it goes, dude. Your team, I call it the chuckle nut effect, where your team is just a bunch of chuckle nuts. You know, there's like two people fighting over here. There's like a guy on a rooftop over here, right? There's like your healer. One of them's over here, and then the other one's like off in a building somewhere, like trying to heal the one guy that's on a rooftop, right? And then when you're Bucky, your team hears you press your ultimate, and they're like, oh shit, bro, here we go. And then everybody, somehow, from like cockroaches from under the fridge, they all just fucking swarm in. Your whole team is suddenly right there with you, right? Or you have the opposite effect, where you pop your ultimate, and the whole team scatters like a cockroach swarm that you just turned on a light, and they're just like, whoosh, they're all fucking gone. And you're like, I swear there was 5 other people here a minute ago, and I was not alone. But now all of a sudden, they're all gone. They're off in Narnia, having tea with Mr. Tumnus, and I'm out here on the front lines of battle, like storming the beaches of fucking Normandy, you know, by yourself as Winter Soldier, and then the enemy team just slays you, bro. It's hilarious. It's hilarious how that happens. It's always one or the other, though. It's like, it's very rare when you get like one guy who comes in with you and the rest of the team is doing something else. When they hear you ult as Bucky, like they're ready. They're ready to roll, dude. So yeah. So that was a lot of fun. I feel like I want to go get some lunch, so I think I might call the show there for today. And then, so I do these shows, for those of you who are new here, I do these shows every weekday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I am working on the next abilities ranked video. It'll be a little bit before that comes out. So for those of you who did not watch the most recent one, make sure you go over to youtube.com/dudenowaygaming and you check out our most recent video that we posted where I rank all 33 support abilities. That video exploded, bro. So I posted it, and it's been a little while since I uploaded to the channel because, like I said, I had lung surgery and I had some other stuff that went on. Where I was trying to get back to, like, life as normal. I'm gonna restart this real quick. Where I was trying to get back to life as normal. So there was, like, a long span of time where I didn't upload on that channel. But I started uploading some Marvel Rivals content there when the game came out, and I knew I wanted to get back into making content more regularly again. So, I uploaded a little bit, and then I started working on that support abilities video, and that took me, like, 2 weeks to do. But when I uploaded it, I was like, hopefully a lot of people like this, and hopefully it brings a lot of people value. Even if they don't necessarily need, like, the info, or they don't care about the info, like, hopefully it's entertaining enough, you know what I mean? Like, it's a good watch, you know? And then I had a lot of fun with it. It did all right to start, like, the first day or two. It did all right. But then yesterday, during the day, it went from like 100 views to like 1,500 views in like a single day. So I'm seeing that snowball effect of the growth there, which is really nice. So seems like people are liking it. People are enjoying the video. So hopefully they continue to enjoy the video and it continues to grow. I would love to see this series get like 100,000 views. That would be, if we could do it, that would be ideal for me. I think that's what I would like to see. It was a good video, man. Thanks, Hanny. I appreciate it, bro. Let's see, one more time, I'm just gonna do one of these. Japan says, a lot of people assume they can do whatever they want and their healers will keep them immortal. But the reality is DPS and tanks need to work with their healers. Bro, if your DPS and your tank are not working with you and you're playing support, I will let them die. Like, if they overextend, I swear to God, I am the first person to let a tank or let another DPS player die. Like, if they're off doing their own thing, thinking that they're just gonna be, you know, the God's gift to DPS or God's gift to tank, and they didn't turn around to see if their team was with them, or they had like a great idea to go off on a wild flank, I will let them get punished for their mistakes. Because if you save them, then it teaches them that this thing that they just did is an okay thing to do, and they're gonna get out of it scot-free. And that's just not the case most of the time, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times, if they're off doing a random ass thing, then they are gonna run into this issue where they need to understand where their limits are. They need to limit test on their characters, depending on who they are, you know, and different characters have different limits. Different players have different limits, you know? So, like, an Iron Fist played by a guy who's in Silver won't be the same as an Iron Fist played by a guy who's in One Above All, or even Diamond, or Celestial, you know? So, like, they need to limit test for themselves. How far can they push it before shit hits the fan and they end up dying, you know? And that's an important thing to learn. It's an important understanding to have with the characters that you want to play, especially for DPS, who are easily the most punishable role in the entire game. They have very little sustain abilities to keep themselves alive. Some of them have good mobility, which is great, but they're still very squishy, you know? And it's not like a tank where they have 800 hit points. Most of them have like 250 or 300 at the most, you know? And their ability to die, it's really easy to kill them. So they need to pick their engagements wisely. And if you're playing support and you just keep saving these guys when they do stupid shit, they're gonna think that that's okay, and they're not gonna understand why their support isn't saving them in other games or in other situations. So because of that, I gotta let them die. I just let them die, and then that way they learn, you know? So anyway, like I said, I'm going to wrap up today's show. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. We had Hanny was here. We had Japan Girls Are Hot come in, drop the awesome follow, hang out with me for the entire day. Japan, thanks for being here, dude. Stargazer was here as well. Star, you know I love you. To all the people who were lurking, I want to say thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to go watch that video on the main channel. Click the link in the chat if you haven't already. I am Moonchild of Dude No Way, and I will see you on the next stream. Take care.